Hello, and welcome to today's stream. We are creating a new character today. Let's see who the winner of the poll is, and let me know if the music is too loud. But today's definitely a bop type of music or whatever. Okay. So looking at this week's poll, we had 10 votes. And this week, instead of doing my typical, like, where I've been, like, just putting out, like, character suggestions, I was trying to get some responses for what people had in mind. I didn't hear anything back, so I just said, okay, we'll just go with aesthetics for this week. And looks like Cyberpunk and Decora tied. So I'm going to try to combine the two if possible. We will see how I'm going to do that, because I have no idea. I do have a couple of color palettes. Let me get my iPad set up real quickly, and then I will show you guys a couple of the color palettes I got going on. I was trying to get like more music that might fit into the vibe of Cyberpunk. So it's very techno, and I don't know, I don't work here, I'm just throwing out ideas. I'm also thinking, I kind of already have my inspiration in mind. So I'll show you guys what that is. Also, this song is killing it, okay. Okay, I'll stop being weird. Okay, how do I mirror? The answer is you don't. Okay, sorry, I was trying to see if I had my charger in case if I... There we go. Okay. So these are our two lovely color palettes that I am working with, which is one called Neon Lights that I did some searching for earlier, and then we got one called Cyberpunk, and these two seem to kind of be common. I'm thinking I might try to lean into more of the Neon Lights, just because when I think of Cyberpunk, I really want like that hyper pop feel to it, and I think we're gonna, like I said, go with like an anime girl. But I'll show you kind of the inspiration that I got. Give me 1 second to pull that up. This is like a very nostalgic video for me, though. Okay, so the image is like super bad. Let me share that. So this is the vibe I'm going for. Is kind of like how Miku had like that visor, and then I might try to include some kind of headsets or something. Not entirely sure, but this is kind of the feel I want. Also, I don't know if I'm going to do a full body. Probably not going to happen. But we'll see what I come up with. Okay, back to the art. Use my handy-dandy brush. I think I might try to lean into the whole pigtails thing, too. I don't know, I've been on this kick about pigtails. Because, you know. I got this girly pop, which she's been my latest one. She's my last addition to my art. What do you call it? Art fight. So this is her with her little leather jacket. I love it. She's so cute. And then the original piece that she was inspired from was this, which this was inspired from a picture that I drew when I was like 12. So, absolutely loving it. So we're just gonna go back to the whole pigtail thing. Also, I have no idea how we're gonna do this. But also, I am loving this music. What is the name of the song? Absolutely popping off. And I am absolutely loving this music. This stuff is top-notch stuff. Also, I did an art fight earlier today. So this was my first piece that I drew on stream yesterday. Then I whipped this one up earlier. This was me and some other person's flower character. Also, a person interpreted our bro over here with like a little tie at the bottom of his thing. So I kind of leaned into that for funsies, but That was cute. Also, I'm really digging the whole like star highlight because I saw that in something else there and I'm like, I love this. I'm gonna steal that. What am I doing? And the answer is nobody knows. Man, this is really bringing back my Nightcore days. So I don't know if we're going to be keeping these ears, but we shall see. Maybe I should do like little buns, kind of like that one character I can't think of, Zoe from K-Pop Hunters. That might be a fun little thing. Maybe we'll do that. Let's just drop some hair real quickly. Oopsie. If we get time, we'll work on Slaya Star or something. Oh, hello! So I will be working on your character probably on Friday. If I get time today after today's character. So what Create a Character is where we are, you know, either we have a theme or a character concept in mind, and we draw the, what do you call it? Where, I'm sorry, so much going on. So pretty much we create a character on stream, just kind of like as a weekly thing. So this week's theme is Decora and Cyberpunk, which is fascinating. That's what people voted for, and they tied. Also, hello, Brenton. How are you? Thank you for joining my stream for all of probably 2 seconds before you hop off. And I sure hope this character comes out the way I want it to. Because I got no idea how this is going to come out. Let me see. Hi, Bren. How's everyone doing? And then, thank you. I am doing my best. This is going to be definitely a work in progress in the long term of my art stuff. I'm finding that I'm able to draw like really cute things a little easier than the anime style I want to do, so I really gotta lean into practicing on that. But how's everyone else doing? Everyone having a good day? It's been a very busy-ish day at work today. Too much going on, but I am happy it's going to be a 3-day weekend on Friday, so that's why I am streaming on a Friday, like early. That, as you know, never happens. Then I think Saturday's stream might get changed into an Animal Jam thing, so we'll see. We shall see. Where did my reference thing go? Yeah. At least I got the base hair a little bit. Okay, there we go. And then I wanted to do buns. Should we do high buns or low buns? I don't know what buns are good at or for. Hair buns. Oh, also, Sam, I thought you'd appreciate this. I did finish our Ichigo earlier. So, I gave him his eyes, and now he's just vibing over here. I would say not bad for drawing a dude character. Could definitely have some work in progress, but, you know, I'll take it. Okay, do we want high buns or low buns? I feel like if I'm trying to do the visor, like low buns might be better. Maybe I should do pigtails. I don't know. Ooh, these are cute little... Maybe like a donut bun? High? Okay. Let's shoot for high. I am going to shrink everything. Okay. I'm feeling like we're gonna go for a little donut bun. Kind of like Princess Leia, but like high up. I feel like that's a little futuristic-y. I don't know, when I think of cyberpunk, I think of like futuristic stuff, you know? Okay, duplicate. Okay, I can get behind this. This is kind of cute. Cute thing we got going on. I've also seen this weird thing, like, where you'll have, like, hair coming down. Maybe I'll do that. I don't really know why somebody would do that. Actually, you know what? I kind of hate that. Also, I've been listening to this audiobook. I don't really have time these days to read books, but I was listening to this audiobook where I think it's, the whole series is called Bobaverse, which is wild to me. And so in the Bobaverse series, it's this dude that he, like, signed up for this, like if he dies, they cut off his head, and then he's, like, cryogenically frozen until they have enough advancements to, like, regrow his body. Well, it turns out in the future that does not happen. Instead, they kind of implant his brain and do, like, a synapses of it, like, where they do, like, a big brain scan to, like, brain scan it, and then from there he's kind of put into, like, a robot or whatever, and it's been fascinating so far. I only got, like, 3 chapters in, but I still think it's cool. Okay. This is a fun song. Man, this is fun. This song in the middle of the night, I'm thinking of the Taylor Swift song, the lyrics. Okay. One eye's not looking right, but that's fine. We'll copy and paste that later. This is a sketch, doesn't have to be good. I don't know what kind of facial expression we should do, because that reference I showed earlier is of Miku. But yeah, I want this cool visor thing she's got going on is kind of my... Where it's like... They tell me this is another layer, okay. Almost looks like safety goggles. I swear that is not the case. And honestly looks like she's got, like, these headphone things. I have no idea what this even is, but I'm so fascinated. Also, if you guys have any names, please feel free to suggest them. I am open to names. Also, I'm still finding it wild that, like, dude necks are just this whole thing of... It's like the size of your neck, which is wild. I don't know that we're gonna do a full body, but definitely. So I started doing, like, a study on me, and I realized that it kind of comes down and then out. Amy's a cute name. I actually have a high school friend named Amy, so I don't know if she'd appreciate that. But Amy might be a cute name. Let's see how we're feeling it out. Honestly, kind of the whole glasses thing is giving me, like, an Amy vibe. So I can see it. Hello, Ronan! I literally thought about you the other day. It's been a long while. We were doing a fun little cyberpunk piece. Trying to think of, like, a cyberpunk visor. Okay. I guess the really way to make this look more like a visor is if I were to like, sorry, make it glow. I don't know, I'm just following other visor things or something. And it'll like light up or something where it has like, we'll talk about that part later. What do they wear for? Cyberpunk. Oh, that's right. I also need to incorporate decora, so that's something I need to also incorporate. I keep forgetting. Maybe I can incorporate the fashion with decora. Okay, so... Oh, there's a decora fashion doll! That is so cute! Okay, well, luckily decora also kind of fits in with the whole, like, neon, which is what I'm going for. At least that's the plan. Okay, so I am seeing bows. Maybe we'll add some bows here. Oh, how tacky that... It feels very tacky. For right now, we're just gonna stick with the clips. Okay, you know, we're just gonna start doing some line art and then just kind of filling that out from there. So far the base is feeling okay for right now. Yeah, what you been up to? Long time no see. We're doing a lot of art stuff if you couldn't tell. LOL. That's what we do here. Okay. I'm kind of getting the hang of girls down, which is nice when it comes to drawing them. I say that as I can't do this thing. Hello, Donut Girly. How are you? Man, oh my god, that we're having people pop in today. I knew you were live. What? Oh. Brenton's been taken. Brenton's spot has been taken for number 1. Hi, Donut. Oh, you're number 2. What is Brenton? Number 3. So how are you guys getting these? How are you guys getting these ranking things? I feel like Dancer Sam is on literally every stream and should definitely be number 1. No offense to you guys. I do appreciate you guys coming in on my streams, but they are here like religiously every time I'm on stream. Head Killer's my boyfriend, guys. I have been working on a small game project with my boyfriend, and we should have the game based or ready hopefully by this weekend. That's what we're shooting for. So I will post that, and you guys are more than welcome to take a look at that. So just update on that in case anybody was wondering, because I have been talking about it. It's just been a little barren in terms of updates. That is so wild. I have no idea how these things work. He's forever gonna be like last place. Have you seen Kill a Kill? I have not seen that. It says I have 75 XP. But how? Is Kill a Kill good? I do want to... I watched episode 2 and 3 of Sakamoto Days. Amazing. I don't know what 75 XP means on YouTube. I don't either. I gotta look into this to see what's going on. This is very much new to me. This is weird. I'm number 1 now. This is wild. Because I know read something that has something to do with super chats, but I don't have anything with super chats, or I don't know if you have to have like a channel membership stuff for that or not. I don't know anything about it, but I don't want super chats. That's just too weird, and I'm good. Okay, so duplicate. You've seen the wrong way to use magic healing. I have not. That sounds funny. Is it good? Does that have anything to do with like MMOs and stuff like that? Yeah, this whole thing is super weird. I'll never understand. Um, I haven't been for some streams, so I don't know why I'm number one. I have no idea. This is the wildest thing ever. I don't even understand the whole like chat stuff. Why does it feel like that my sketch line art looks okay, but then like the moment I start trying to do this actual line art, it looks like garbage. Have you seen I got a cheat skill in another world? Are these like all of like MMOs? No, I have not seen that. But it does sound good. This is so wild. Yay. Hello, Stardom. How are you? Man, this feels like it's a reunion of like all my viewers. I love this. Have you seen Black Summer? I've never even heard of that anime. There's a lot of shows I haven't heard of. I've told you guys I think about the movie list of things I should have seen and haven't seen. But also, welcome back, Stardom. I was gonna say long time no see, but you were on yesterday. But today we are working on Create a Character, and the theme is Cyberpunk and Decora, which... wild. Welcome back, SR. Hi, I'm doing good. Have you seen... what? Ranma. No, thinking of a different anime. I'm sorry. No, I haven't seen this one. This isn't the one like where he turns into a boy and is supposed to be getting, or turns into a girl, right, and getting married. That was he like turns into a boy or a girl or something, and then like has to be married off or something. I don't know. I don't get this anime stuff. I'm saying Stardom, but I'm actually SN. What is SN? It's so good. Oh, I'm sorry. Bro, I sent the message before I finished again. I seen Ring. Oh, so this is like a remake or something. Why does this feel like this is a lot worse than what it is? Uh, I'm gonna try to go do the line art again because I'm not happy. My dad watches. What is your first anime? Good question. Now what I am going to do is our handy dandy thing called Drawing Guide, Drawing Assist. Now I gotta go through my Netflix and find the name. Ooh, okay. And I'm really digging this whole vibe stuff. Probably watch My Hero Academia. Sorry, misspelt, but the anime was. Oh, no matter what I do with my hair, it's just gonna. Stay back hair. Hair. What's your favorite My Hero Academia character? All of them. Man, the submission tool is 10 out of 10. Sorry for my lack of punctuation if you can't understand. Nah, you're good. You're good. Well, bye, Donut Girly. I'll see you next time. I don't know, Ice Guy. Yeah, Shota Todoroki. What a man. It was a whisker weight. Oh, I watched part of that movie. It was so cute. I don't know if I ever finished it, but from what I recall, I loved it so much. Um, Man, I've never thought to try the symmetry tool for drawing anime characters. I do want the eyes on another layer. Drawing assist. I never watch anime unless my sisters are watching it. Well, start watching it anyways. It's so good. You're missing out on so much. That's how my older sister is. I'm trying to think if my younger brother ever watched anime. That's a good question. I'm gonna go text him. Just tell my brother, be like, hey, internet wants to know if you watch anime. I'm currently watching Soul Eater, and it's so good. Assuming anime my sister would watch. Mood. Where is my brother dearest? I feel like my brother has seen Attack on Titan a little bit. What is this song? This is very marching man vibes, and absolutely not. Oh, it's what I call March to something. Carnival season, let's go! Are you an artist, Ronan? I have two older sisters. The oldest watches anime. I want to be. Noise. I'll support you. It's so great. I'm so glad that we're like, fostering this fun little environment of artist stuff. We're all on an artist journey. Honestly, the two people here, Stardom and Dancer, or sorry, Dancer Sam, really good stuff. Gotta go do my chores again, y'all. How many chores you got, girl? But yeah, out of those two, definitely they got some good art. Go give them a like a watch. Let's go. We go support you, Ronan. Do it. Why am I so bad at this? Goodbye, Stardom. I have sweeping duty every night, lol. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's what we're working with so far. Let's give her some cute little eyebrows. Okay, these just made her look very angry. Before I go, Ronan, what's your YouTube name? Sorry. Frog in my throat. I'm more of a Minecraft kid. I do think some anime is really cool. I sure hope so. I'm over here just like trying. Let's go give her some ears. I feel like that's what she might be missing. Sub to you, Rodin. Thanks, bro. Yeah, bro. Woo. Okay, I'll stop being mega weird. I didn't want to use the emoji mood. What's your favorite? What's MCSM? What does that mean? Man, you people in your acronym. Okay, let me figure out how I can add Decora to this. Let me just start Googling Decora. Hmm. Yeah, I am seeing like these cute little fun little star necklace things that I think I'm gonna steal. Okay, so I see like a chain link thing with stars. I see another chain link thing. Pretend I can draw stars, because I can't. MCSM is a story mode. Can you draw MCU when fight is over? I can certainly try. I can certainly try. You may have to remind me when the art fight is over. I still have MC discs that my dad got me a long time ago. Ooh. What is going on? Why am I so bad at this? I really want like a little heart, a hoge is what I think they call them. I'm not entirely sold on those, but whatever. Oh, what's art fight? Okay. So art fight is, I'll just show my art fight stuff and you'll see what I'm saying. And now that we actually have examples, what? Crystals are losing? I refuse. Okay. Okay. So art fight is you have to make an account to participate, but essentially you're kind of split into either team. Pretty much every year they have a theme. So this year's theme was fossils versus crystals. Me and Sam are actually on the crystal team versus, going against fossils. And so what you want to do is attack the other team by making art of a character. And depending on how complex the pieces is more points for your team. And so here's an example of my profile, which is MeowMadeCrafts. So, I just have like a quick description, like this is me, just some info about me. And then these are my characters that are here, just kind of, saying I attack design. And so attacking is like gifting art to the other team. You're not supposed to charge anybody. It's just like to practice art and just, I don't know, something fun. But you got, so I just kind of put things that I did. And then I said I do friendly fire, which friendly fire is when you're attacking the other team. So you're like attacking. And then revenge is, let's just say that Sam drew something of me, of one of my characters. So then I draw something back of their character. That is revenge. These are my 5 characters, which I'll show you. And then, I just kind of say characters I have, which I have a human. I got a monster, which is Wibble. I have a mech, which is my love bot. And then I have a couple cute animals, which these two, specifically Koji, has been quite popular. I just kind of talk more about myself. And then, so these are the ones that have been drawn. So somebody drew my man Kochi over here, which was a character I drew, I think, last week. He is a rainbow jelly snake. This was one done by Sam, which I absolutely love, which, by the way, I am working on something for, but absolutely love it. It is so cute. Then you got this other person that drew Mr. Kochi. Totally cute. I love it. And then this was Mr. Turtlebee, which I'll show you a thing of him in a second. Absolutely love him. He's got a thing for rainbow sprinkles on strawberry pie. So this person actually fought me because I drew a character of theirs, which was it this one? Yeah, so I drew this of somebody else's character. Yeah, so the person that flew, but yeah, so I drew this of their character. It was just like a cute little dog, I believe, with like a little rainbow tail in this. So yeah, so I drew that yesterday of their character. And I drew this earlier of another person's character having a pie with my Mr. Turtlebee. And they're just vibing. And I believe they liked it. Yeah. I don't know, it was just something silly I did earlier. But that is the gist. And pretty much, so you have from July 1st to the 31st, sorry. You have from July 1st to August 1st to kind of like beat, so you want to win. I can't believe we're losing as far as we are. That's crazy to me. But yeah. Oop, whoopsie. No, I'm not good at making complex OCs. They don't have to be complex. It's just something fun. My characters aren't that complex. They're just like simple, cute things. You can watch YouTube tutorials on how to join Art Fight this year or next year. Okay, thanks for the supporting me. I appreciate it. So about the whole Art Fight thing, which is interesting, is you don't actually just have to create art. Let me... Oopsie, wrong thing. So if I want to submit an attack, that's how they view it. You can actually pick your type. And let's just say that I did, a craft, they actually let you like pick how you did it. So you have like heavy material work, paints, overs, and cosplays, food art, beadwork and brick builds, paper crafts. So all this fun stuff you have here. And then you have like 3D model, which, kind of tells you like 3D doll paint over, like whatever. No base, start from scratch. And then you got drawing, which can be, rough sketch, uncolored. And it doesn't have to be digital. It can totally be traditional too. Just kind of whatever comes up. Okay, let me show my thing. Yeah, it's really cool. I've been hearing about it from artists the last few years. I just never participated till now. And luckily there's a couple people I've been following that are doing stuff with it. So it's cool. Okay, give me 1 second. And there were some issues, I think, last year. So let's just say that Dancer Sam drew the character, their OC with my OC. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, that's so cute. And you're like, by the way, you have to pay for that. That's the whole point of the whole point of it is just to like gift art or whatever. Because I know that's definitely a thing. But yeah, I love finding art challenges, and this is definitely a good art challenge. Another thing that is good to look at is in October, you have Inktober, which I got maybe like 11 days last year and then didn't complete it because I had so much stuff going on in October. Another one that I half participated in, which is called Mermaid, where they give you like a prompt every day and it's like you draw different mermaids. But absolutely love different drawing challenges. So, just a fun little fact. Okay, Dusty, why didn't your clothes move with you? Honestly, I might just stick with Cyberpunk. We'll see what I can come up with. Honestly, I think Cyberpunk is the vibe. It's kind of hard to dress for Cyberpunk. I'm not really sure. This is kind of decor-y, I suppose. Okay. I'm thinking... Bear with me, I have no idea how to draw the bust of girls quite well. Yeah, so I did have an idea to like give her like a tube top, but not. I swear I'm not dying. Just because I see someone else, like what they have is like this plastic jacket on top and then like a cyberpunk thing. That's kind of fun. Alright. I have not seen that show. I am not familiar with a lot of these shows that you are talking about today. It says XP is top fan. I don't know, maybe he thinks I'm a fan because I comment a lot. But so does Dancer Sam. Dancer Sam's literally like in every stream and it's just, I don't know. Who knows how the algorithm works? Welcome to YouTube. YouTube doesn't make any sense. I can't see the. Oh, I'm so sorry. What is going on, bestie? Oh, no. Thank you. No, I would like to share. I don't know why it's not displaying. Okay, there we go. If you guys see in the future that I'm not showing art, let me know. Hmm. Okay, but I did have a cool jacket idea I do want to put on her. It is kind of transparent though, but it looked really cool. Man, I'm really excited to color her. Drawing assist. Okay, no, that was right. Okay. I just don't know what they call them. Cyber girls is what I'm seeing. I'm gonna Google cyber girls. Seems to go kind of hand in hand with some decor stuff, which is quite wild to me. And of course, we have AI art just populating. We love that. Okay. I had an idea and then it went nowhere. Not gonna lie. Jacket. I had a thing in mind. I have no idea where it's going. Okay. We'll touch on that later. Okay, so let's go try to. Oh! Bye, Ronan. Have a good one. Let's just start going in and start doing these fun little stars I'm seeing. Okay. It's because I can't draw a star for the life of me, so this will be our. As close as we're getting to be able to draw a star today. This is something I never improved upon. I feel like this should have been something I practiced on. You know what? It's a star. I'll take it. Honestly, just good enough for me. Honestly, I just feel like these star things are just randomly placed. Honestly, I don't even know good placement for those. May have to scrap the decora. Oh, hello! How did I miss this? What the heck? OC designing. Mind if I chill while I work on painting? Hello. What are you... Why not try drawing a 4-point glitter star? Might be a little easier. Oh, not a bad idea. Okay. My days have been okay. Therapy sucked. What about you? Hello. And yes, you're more than welcome just to chill here. That's kind of what we're doing. What if you made... That's what I'm trying to do, and they're not coming out right. I'm trying to combine like a Decora / cyberpunk thing because I did a poll to see like what people... So every Wednesday I've been doing like a create a character type stream. And so this week's theme was cyberpunk and Decora, and I have no idea how to combine the two. I'm also on an art journey, so please be nice because I don't know how to draw for the life of me. That's what they're trying to be. But honestly, the 4-point stars might be a thing. I'm honestly just gonna put these clips to the side and we'll touch these another day. But hello, nice to meet you, Turtle Cakes. I've actually... Oh, dang. I love some of the stuff on your YouTube. You have a new subscriber. Just subscribe. Okay, hear me out. To help with the clip look, add a small rectangle to the inside of the star and connect it to the hair. With it being cyberpunk, 4-point would be cleaner. Okay. Noted. Okay. So we're just gonna get rid of the star look. Nice, okay. I have a couple speed paints, but it's not great. Okay. Hear me out. To help with the clip look, add a small rectangle to the side of the star, connecting it to the edge of the hair. Okay. Let me try to do a 4-point star. Yes, it's no face detail with the classic scream look. Nice! Any advice is appreciated. Wait, when you say like 4-point star, man, you have a chill personality. I bet this speed paints will be amazing. Hold on, The last couple speed paints I did were on top of me trying to do rant, just so you have like something to watch while I rant about me being angry about stuff. You know what? I did draw a 4-point star. Can I just steal from my own design? Hold up. I drew this. Let me steal this. And thank you. I try to keep these streams very chill. That's just like what we're doing. It's just vibing it here. We have no agenda. Oh, then different type of star. Okay. It's like the glitter emoji. Okay. Totally can. I snag from my old pieces all the time. It wasn't exactly the 4-point star that you were talking about, so... Okay. Thank you, Sam. It's finally nice to just find a chill art stream, finally. I've been popping out some of these art streams, and they have like hundreds of people, and like the whole what do you call it? Like the chat's just blowing up with stuff. Just gonna rant a little bit just for a second. So, and Sam, you've heard this rant probably 100 times, but so I was looking at a YouTuber just trying to figure out like how to do this whole stream thing and how it's okay to like when you first start out streaming to like be okay with not being able to like being okay with like talking to yourself, and then like when you start getting people like coming into your chats and chatting, you just, you know, chat. And then it turned into where this guy got like super popular, and now he felt like he's back to just talking to himself again because there's just so many chat things coming up. And honestly, I'm kind of happy where I'm at, you know, the good happy medium. It's either exploding chats or shit. I made a joke about that at work about the whole skibbity toilet thing. Apparently that's not cool anymore, according to my boss's kids, who are definitely Gen Alpha. They're like, Dad, skibbity's not cool anymore. Jeez. I've had a couple, like, kids on here. I say kids. They're, like, preteens and going up from there. And they've been pretty cool. Not the whole skibbity toilet stuff. If it's been anything skibbity, it's been more, like, jokingly here and there. But it's not, like, their whole, like, skibbity toilet Ohio or whatever these kids say these days. But, yeah, I try to stream a few days a week. And we try to keep it chill here. I just talk with whoever shows up in chat. If not, it's just me. What? But I just got that now. My little autistic brain just understood that. It's wild. There's this whole other trend that the kids are doing called, it's like Italian brain rot. Also, Turtle, are you participating in Art Fight? I feel you. I'm 24. I'll be 25 this year, so I get you. Completely get you. But Italian brain rot is this whole, like... Anyways, if you're joining Art Fight, let me know and I can follow you just because I like to follow artists. I am attempting to do art stuff on there, and I'm not too great. Italian brain rot? Yeah, that's what I'm... Let me see. Slang makes me feel so old, y'all. Mood. I just finished the piece. Yo, let's go! Okay. What is your thing? I'm on here too. I was explaining to somebody earlier like how it works, but this is me. This was a couple pieces I worked on. This was for somebody. I've been focusing more on like the chibi style. That's been more of my thing, I guess. And then this little piece, which this is my character sharing a strawberry pie with this flower character. Furries and D&D. Nice, okay. You're a furry artist. Nice. I've actually been to a convention that's local to me called Texas Furry Fiesta, and it's definitely an interesting convention. Just don't recommend the after-hour stuff, because that's where it starts getting kind of strange. But anyways, back to the Italian brain rot. Where is it? I don't know what this is, but this thing popped up. This is wild. It was something that it was like... It's like AI, like... I have no idea. There was one that, like, my boss told me about that was wild. But yeah, Italian brain rot is, like, the latest thing. Okay, here's a video that we can watch together. Okay, let me put up my volume. I'm so sorry if this is loud.
To find more words that your kids are using. Italian brain rot trend started back in January of 2025 and has really started to pick up steam in recent months. You may be hearing your kids saying things like bombardiro, crocodilo, or tralalero, tralala. These are some of the more popular Italian brain rot characters. They started in Italy and have traveled all across the internet right into our classrooms and our homes. What is Italian brain rot? Basically, Italian brain rot is AI-generated videos and images that kind of morphs objects and animals together, creating ridiculous characters with ridiculous names, AI voiceover that rhymes the names with Italian words and phrases. What are the words saying? I don't know. I don't speak Italian. I don't know if they're saying offensive things, nonsensical things, good things, bad things. As best I can tell, it's the epitome of brain rot, which means it is funny simply because it is so absurd. So what Italian brain rot words are out there? Tralalero tralala, which is a shark with feet wearing Nikes. You've got scimpanzini bananini, which is a big monkey inside of a banana. Brr, brr, patapim? Don't know what animal that is. Tung, 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 sahur, who looks like a baseball bat of some sort. Then you got bombadero crocodilo, which is a crocodile morphed with an airplane that drops bombs. Hope this helps.
Okay, well, there was that explanation. That's why we kept saying all the weird stuff that we were. Okay, back to... I'm so sorry. I am having a big brain fart. Back to me. Hello, it is me. Okay, sorry, I don't have like the chat up. Okay, turtle cakes. I haven't updated stuff for 2025 yet, but it's there. OMG, the turtle. Hold up, wait, I have a turtle character. His name is Terry, but he's the mascot for my small business. Turtle tumbles dice. Cute. I think the tra-la-la one was the one that my boss said that his kids are saying. So he's got a daughter that's 11 and a son that's 8. And that's just the stuff they're saying. But yeah, Skibbity's out and whatever Italian brain rot is in. Let me see. OMG, the shark with shoes. Oh, tell me about it. That coffee is about to spill. OMG. What coffee? Is it me? I'm sorry. Oh, are you talking about the guy on the TikTok? I'm sorry. I am multitasking 20 different things. That makes me feel even more dumb. Oh, I know. Just another tangent about lovely Gen Alpha. And I'm not saying it's all of them. It is a good handful. That they don't even know their alphabet. There was a music teacher, I think last year or the year before, that was ranting about how she went to teach, like the music notes. So it's typically A through G for my not music people out there. And she was like, she's trying to, so she's trying to have them say it in order. And as you know, the alphabet is A through Z, in a certain order. And the kids couldn't even do that. They couldn't say the right order. And these are kids that were like 4th or 5th grade that should know this. Obviously, it didn't help with the pandemic existing. Then she was trying to teach them like music words. And if the kids were to have tried to sound it out, sure. But these kids were staring at the word and just couldn't even try to sound it out. Now, most music terms are like foreign. I think they might be French or German or something. Don't quote me on any of that. All I know is that a lot of them are not. Obviously, they're Americanized or... Okay, sorry. You guys get the concept. But they might be hard for children to try to pronounce, which fair enough. But the kids should have a good enough grasp of English to try to at least be able to try to sound out the word, or she'll try to sound it out with them. They couldn't even do that. Apparently, kids are memorizing the shape of the word. So, like, what's a word? So, like, an example of, like, the word run. They may memorize the shape of the word run, but when it comes to, like, running or runner, they may not know that word. They only may know the run part. But, typically, you're kind of taught a word, then you build upon that, and that's just not happening with these kids. Oh, these kids. Makes more sense why my brother's best friend and 16-year-old brother was discussed with Skibbity toilet figurines. His friend got him for his birthday. Yeah, totally out. What art fight team are you on? Yes, we are on Team Crystal. I've been seeing a lot more Crystal people, but for some reason we're losing. There's no crying in baseball. There's no H in music notation. Absolutely. Kids don't even know that. They don't even know letters A through G. I'm pretty sure I'm on Team Crystal. A lot of my friends are on Fossil. I had to be able to wreck their days. That's funny. Let me go add you now. Oh, would you say you were Turtle Cakes? Also, that's cool that you have a small side business. I tried that for like a couple months on Etsy. with some stuff there, and then I gave up. The reason why I gave up was, oh, it's 50-50 now. Let's go. We were losing for a second there on Team Crystal. Oh, back to music, sorry. Oh, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. There we go. Hopefully that is not too loud. Understand my art fight name is Turtle. Can I see your username again? I'm going to follow you. Let me go follow you. And I'm so sorry, guys. Okay. Well, that's cool. Hope we're all on the same team. Okay, so said it was Turtle. But yeah, back to the whole small business thing. I was trying to take on too much. I was trying to like run content creation and everything else, and it just wasn't working for me. Okay, music notation. I also thought it was called Team Crystal and Team Fossil, not Team Crystals and Team Fossils, which is wild to me that they would add an S at the end. You are Turtle King. Also, I'm gonna draw something of our character sharing pie at some point. Turtle cakes! How fun. So I see on your profile you have, I'm just gonna give a fun little thing that I hadn't seen until I think like late last year, which you have on your profile, which is very good to have. Let me see. So this whole thing here, which where you have like the /J, one I had seen was like /SC, which is like sarcasm. Yeah, right there. But things like this, I love this. This is definitely a good way to like display your tone of like what you're saying. And absolutely love that you have this here. And just top notch. Is your turtle character on here? Where's your turtle character? Your D&D dice. So I actually do a lot of crafting, and I am quite curious. Do you like resin? Like, do you use resin for that, or do you use what is it, a resin 3D printer? I have a friend that does that, and then I've seen people online that do stuff with resin dice, like where they. And I've had my fair share of dabbling with. A little bit of resin. I'm not great at it, but that's okay. Okay, back to art stuff before I keep getting mega sidetracked. And I need to find that emoji that you put on here. I have not had a chance to upload any new. That's fair. That's fair. I think I was running late on like one of the characters today, and I didn't post it till earlier. Honestly, I thought I had it posted yesterday, and I did not, but it's fine. Who cares? And we'll see. Maybe this character gets added. But yeah, this is mine. I believe Sam's first time joining Art Fight, so we're very excited. Where was that star emoji? Okay, let me just Google glitter emoji. What is this song? What is up with all these, like, band music? We've had, like, 2 today where it's, like, marching band music. I just literally Googled glitter music. That's not what I wanted. Glitter emoji. Oh my gosh, why is this so bad? So hard. Well, I certainly tried. Oh, shoot. Sorry. There goes the music. My mistake. Completely exited out of that one. Well, we'll find a new genre of music that won't get me copyright striked. Not that I'm monetized, and I'm okay with that. Okay, forgot where we were. It was like some dumb marching music. Let's listen to you. Ew, no. What are these songs? Thank you. Okay, sorry. I actually do both. I pour my dice into 2-part epoxy, and then I use my inclusions with a 30. Nice, okay. My experience with resin is it's been UV resin, and it's been bad. We'll just say that. It's been very bad. Honestly, nobody tell the people that I am streaming stuff because I don't want children in here yelling skibbity now. Now you kind of give me that fear of kids gonna jump on and start yelling skibbity. Do you have a favorite color turtle? UV resin is the worst. That's not entirely true. Okay, so we kind of got a star. Okay, let's try to make this not so wonky now. Also, this song is boppin'. Favorite color? Oh god, burgundy. I love dark wine reds. Interesting. Party mode. How do I do that? Okay, sorry. I like to have fun. To be fair, I do think that blue being a favorite color is kind of overrated. That's okay, who cares? UV is fine for flat pores, but when you start getting into deep pores and deep molds, it doesn't cure. I use UV resins to make geodice in tiny inclusion. That's about it. My favorite number is the number 12. That is so interesting. 3 and 13. That is so cool that you guys have, like, your two things like that. If I had to pick one between 1 and 10, it would probably be 2, but I'm definitely more of a 12 girly. Honestly, 1 plus 2 is 3, so... Because 12, 1, 2. I don't know. Maybe 3? But no, that's cool. So, I actually have a question you might be able to answer. I am very brand spanking new. So, I'm trying to get into doll customization, but I'm trying to do stuff with like inside eyes where I use resin for that. And I was using UV resin. I wasn't sure if that's the type of resin I should be using. 3 is just fun to write. That's fair. That is fair. I feel like a lot of people are using like the... This is kind of a star. I hope this is okay. That's probably the best we're gonna get. Oh, this is cute. Yeah, this is definitely the vibe, was to do the 4-point star. Very good suggestion. Okay. What was your suggestion earlier about adding a clip? Okay, add a small rectangle on the inside of the star connected to the... Oh! Are you talking about, like... When you say connecting, do you mean, like, right here? Like that. Oh, that's cute! I can definitely get behind this. This is just kind of a thought. To make eye blanks round, I'd recommend a 2-part. The actual... Okay, okay. I'll have to give that a try. Okay, I'll have to give that a try. I haven't dabbled with 2. Well, no, that's a lie. So I was a camp counselor back in 2020 and 2021 for an overnight camp. And I was kind of like one of the main people that like handled the arts and crafts stuff. And we unfortunately had our camp director that wanted me to teach kids how to do resin. Now that's fine if you're older, but they wanted me to teach 6-year-olds how to do stuff with 2-part resin, which was wild. I highly recommend using a UV lamp. Oh, okay. I just have some random kit that I got from Amazon. Forgot the name of it. Yeah, this is so cool. I finally met somebody that does a lot of crafting. You have a favorite OC to draw turtle. Ooh. Oh no, resining kids. Oh no. Yeah, it was bad. Very bad. I don't know how we did it. It shouldn't have happened. It was an absolute nightmare. That stuff is working with resin since I was 13. Accidentally drank it. No! Oh no. Well, you're obviously okay now. That's wild. I don't think, yeah, I haven't played with resin until like recent stuff. Are you an introvert or extrovert? So I hope you don't mind all the questions. Sam really likes to get to know some of our people that pop in. Which, I don't mind it. Favorite OC, probably my boy Suda. I need to put him in art fight either. Cute! Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna put this clip to the side, and then we'll figure out where the heck the clip's gonna go. I just feel like we're gonna make like an accessories thing, and then worry about that later. Do internet extrovert, IRL amnivert. I thrive around people I know or like. I kind of feel that. Honestly, I think it's hit or miss with the group of people I'm with. It is what it is. Definitely was like. Honestly, like I said, I think it just depends on who I'm with. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to change the design of the top that we got going on here, because... I see something else I like. It's like this weird thing where it's got like a... like weird collar thing up here. It's like a high collar. This is a really cool outfit I'm seeing. Yeah, no, you're good. I enjoy also the questions as well. Honestly, I think most of the questions I get from Sam is definitely a ton of anime I've never seen before in my life. And I like watching anime. I watch quite a lot of anime. It's just not all of it. You use Clip Studio Paint. Oh, nice. Yeah, I believe that Sam also uses Clip Studio Paint in Ibis. I'm using Procreate. I also learned that I've had Procreate since 2016, not that I've used it until recently. And I got it for like $5.99? $6.99? Which was wild. It's like 20 bucks now. Absolutely wild. I'd like to check out other... What are the... This song is called the Hot Dog Challenge. Absolutely not. I can get behind this one. Hot Dog Challenge, yeah, okay. But then they have like this cool cutout thing going on. Yeah, it's definitely giving that cyberpunk vibe. Let's go! I'm sorry, I've been ignoring the chat. Nice, okay. I am not familiar with your thing. Oh, cute. I think some of the art that they're just playing off of it. Now it's just giving me more like Star Trek vibes. I don't know how I feel about this. That's okay. So I'm sorry, I like to have random dance things, and I was in my company's mailroom. So I work in IT, just so you know, Turtle Cakes. And what do you call it? Sometimes my team has to ship out some stuff, like servers and, hardware out to our shops. And I was just filling out, getting shipping labels ready. And I was just over there having a party up in our mailroom. And some person came in being like, are you listening to music? Or are you just like, what's going on? I don't have reference sheets either. You want to see my stuff? You know what? Let's go look at my art fight stuff so we can go cringe together. I say cringe. Okay. Art fight. Okay. So like notification. Woo. Okay. That's my profile. Like, I also didn't realize I had like so little OCs. That's how we're working with what we have, but we have Mr. Turtleby. This was supposed to be a cake, and then he was supposed to wear a hat, and it turned into a helmet. It was quite odd. And then the reason why he's called Mr. Turtleby is because somebody thought he was a bumblebee. I was like, sure. Okay, whatever. That's where he got his name from. And then we got Wibble, which was actually designed for a video game me and my boyfriend are working on. Or it got put on the back burner in favor of a game jam, which I'll show you that character. But he's a slime demon. He likes to do art on the walls with his slime. And he works at McDonald's. That's my favorite picture of him. He's just part of the crew member. And then this is just a prime picture of him. Then we got Kochi, which was actually created on last week's stream, which is a rainbow jelly serpent. Technically a snake. And the name came from a combination of Kevin and Bochi, since we had a tie when the original poll went. So Kochi. This is Lovebot and Chop Chop. As you can see, I just have... And this is actually for a current game jam that me and my boyfriend are working on. My boyfriend's handling the programming. And then this was actually a challenge I was given to redraw an old character I had. I used to draw a lot of Powerpuff Girls. So that's where this came from. This was the original, like, redesign. But her name's... I can't pronounce this, but it's like the Christmas flower. Let me see. LMAO, my mom's a factory worker. She's always listening to music. Her line mates always think she's crazy. Or they rate her playlist. Not gonna lie, I was sitting there looking at Wibble and was just like, I totally could. I must draw him. I love him. He's like my favorite character. Let me just show you like an evolution of him. I got concept art of him. He's meant to be like a stalker character. Poinsettia. Okay. I didn't know if I was saying that right. It was just the way how English spells it. It's weird. So like, Wibble started out like this. Like, this was all like the mood board stuff. As you know, you can see like some of the Ghostbuster stuff and Bob from that one movie, Monsters vs. Aliens, and you know, the dress from the Beauty, not Beauty and the Beast, Sleeping Beauty, where it kind of like changes colors and whatever. So like this was his design, and then I was like, do I give him eyebrows to make him mad? And I just find that the derpy look really suits him. But yeah, so he has turned into. This was a picture I drew of him holding a Switch. That was fun. There's that crying one. And this was just a random thing I drew of him. He's so derpy. I love him. He's giving like Cookie Monster vibes, but this is definitely my favorite picture of him where he works for McDonald's. I'm so glad you like him. But please post your turtle character. I want to draw Turtle. And then what's one? Oh, for a while I was doing like these Pokemon like fusions, and these are definitely pretty bad. This is prototype game stuff. I will have that posted later. This is some stuff my boyfriend has drawn up. He's pretty good at drawing. He did this in like 20 minutes. Like, dang, dude. He drew this. It's like, how do I draw like you? Minimum wage slime, let's go. That's what I'm gonna call him. Man, I need a good art of Terry. He's a goofy Galapagos tortoise. Pretend I can read. But you said tortoise. Then why turtle? Okay, favorite singer or band? I had to think about it, and definitely my favorite singer right now, and forever will be, I had to think about it, definitely what do you call it? Definitely Avril Lavigne. I love me some pop punk and alternative music. That's really fun. I actually got to see her in concert a couple weeks ago out in Florida. I had to go travel a distance to get there, but luckily I had family that live out there, so I got to stay with them. Okay, of Monsters and Men, I love them. I've never heard of Bad Flower or the Arcadian Wild. The Oh Hellos, I love them as well. They're so good. He was meant to be a turtle and ended up being two big shell sets. Oh. Okay. So he just identifies as a turtle, but he's just secretly... he's just a tortoise. Oh, was your small business on, did you have that on your YouTube? I did not. I haven't kept up with them in a hot second. I have not. Is it good? Yeah, I haven't heard them in like forever. It's called Television Love in its Peak. Okay. I googled what turtle means. Galapagos means oh, ha, lol. Just so you know, I'm really bad at reading and speaking, and I jokingly say English is my second language, but it's also my first language. Okay. What is the song? Why are we listening to like Mexican mariachi music? There we go. I'm so sorry. It's not my YouTube. It has its own channel. Work in progress. Can go. Okay. I was like, I knew you had your name somewhere. Oh, cute. Okay. I'm gonna follow you on my Instagram later. Oh my god, your stuff is so cute! Got to see for my sec. Oh wow, that's really cool. Do you mind if I share some of your stuff on stream right now? I would love to just scroll through your Instagram page. Oh, like some of the stuff I thought, and I love that you have a little turtle icon in your stuff. I'm gonna have to buy some dice from you. I do play D&D sometimes. It's been a hot second since I've done D&D with my friends just because of scheduling conflicts, but I'm always in the market for dice. Yes, we got the clip. Thank you. I'm posting Sea of Stars in a couple weeks. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start sharing my lovely screen over here. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, this is definitely my favorite. Do you have a rainbow one? No. Does it glow in the dark? Oh, I love this. This is my favorite one. I love like glow in the dark stuff. Oh my goodness, I love this. That is so pretty. Definitely giving me vibes of like red, white, and blue a little bit with the colors. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, this is pretty too. No. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna spend the entire stream going through it, but absolutely love your stuff. Feel free. The icon is Terry. I'll actually add the D20 I mentioned on my story so you can see it. Oh, cool. Okay. Is my thing catching up? Sorry. For some reason, it's not pulling. Okay, sorry. It's like the screen for YouTube is showing up, but not my other chat side. That's the one I'm. They're UV reactive. Let's go. That is so pretty. I love me like UV, and that's kind of some of the colors that we're going to be doing today. I have good color palettes I had ready. So we're going to be going for some neon colors today. Man, I want those D&D dice. Ayo, my goody face mood. I mean, you see mine right here. Oh, my goofy face, sorry. The red, white, and blue were for an ex-friend. Oh, rip. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the microphone. Hard rip. Oh, you said that you were posting something to your story. Did you post it? You have a rock tumbler? That's cool. Dice are looking for a home. You should give them some homes. You need more dice. I subscribed to your other channel that you called a mess and under construction. Yeah, she's cool. Or, sorry, it's cool. She was a butt. Posted 28 paragraphs to complain about me and my... Oh my goodness. All right. That definitely takes some dedication. Okay, let's start coloring. But absolutely love your stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... I'll DM you on Instagram. Oh, it was only posted... Okay, sorry. Okay, we'll give it a second. We'll give it a second. Do you still have the UV rainbow ones up for sale? If not, could I commission you to make a set of those? Again, I can DM you about this. It'll be under the same user, MeowMadeCrafts. I'm like, I absolutely love those dice. I love all your dice. It still takes it takes a lack of self-awareness. That was in December. She still posts about us in my D&D. That's so wild. I actually had a viewer that has popped in and out, and she plays Animal Jam. Yeah, we've had a few Animal Jam people pop on, which is totally fine. I'm probably just going to take a crack at the game for funsies. And she supposedly scammed people for items, and supposedly she's saying she didn't, but the other ones are saying that she did. Obviously, somebody is right and somebody is not. You know? And so I don't know what that drama is, but... Anytime that everyone else is getting ready to, like, stop, supposedly she keeps, like, mentioning it to other people, and I'm like, oh no. So, I don't touch that with a 10-foot pole. I'm not really in the Animal Jam community. Also, it's wild that people are still playing Animal Jam. So, I know that came out back in 2010, but... Oh, you played it too? That's funny. I never played it. My go-tos are, like, Club Penguin and Webkins, if you're familiar with those games. Okay, fun fact, she was my problem player. We love that. We actually had one of those in my current campaign. I'm not the one DMing it, but, you know. Let me see. Also, yeah, I have one set left. Okay, I will reach out to you about that, because I would like to snag a set of that, because I love your stuff. Okay, let's start doing skin color, I suppose. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna color my stuff in today. It seems kind of the vibe. Honestly, I'm debating because I see like a lot of cyberpunk colors where it's like their faces are like this blue color. Am I losing it? I don't really know how to achieve that she's got like this pale skin. I need you more pale, bestie. The paler, the better. How many OCs do you have? Oh, geez. God, I haven't used Toy House in forever. See, Webkins, So, I have given up most of my Webkins. I do have a few that are beloved to me. I used to actually post Webkin videos back when I was a small child. Let me try to pull that up so we can cringe for a split second. So I have no idea how long you guys have been on YouTube. I've been on YouTube since like the dawn of time. Like my account was made in 2009. Like the one that we are currently doing stuff on. Okay, most are in storage. I've been collecting them for 20 years. That's impressive. I used to beg my mom to like... I used to love playing online, and then I just started collecting the stuffed animals. Didn't even care. Have you heard of Unveil? I am not familiar with that. So like... Webkin's video right here. This was child me. It was very bad, but yeah. You can see I have my... Like, I used to, like, play pretend with these animals. That was my yellow canary, and then pink poodle. I don't know where my other videos are. I had other ones where I had skits. I must have not posted them up. Jeez, I've been on YouTube forever. Oh, no. Man, I just can't. I've been building display racks for all of mine. Mine is Doodle, my Google. Oh my goodness, I love Google! They were so funny. My lord, remember LPS popular? Absolutely. Unveil. Oh, is that an actual... The pink poodle. The pink poodle was my first one. My first one was the gray cat that I named Gray. Very original. But I still kept that one. That one special place in my heart. Me and my brother used to like roleplay with the Webkins and stuff like that, but glad to hear that there's someone else out there. But apparently the Webkins community is still going strong, which is wild to me. I didn't realize that it was still so popular, you know? So yeah, definitely crazy. And I was really curious about checking out that again, because like I said, I haven't seen Webkin things. But yeah, people keep doing like retrospectives on and stuff like that, which is wild. I named the pink poodle Pinky. Let's go. Yeah, so I didn't know like what's I don't know how do you pronounce it, but is it Kara or Kara? And apparently Sam over here actually had to explain what that was to me because I wasn't familiar with it. But there's a lot of these art things where like I was familiar with like Deviant art, and that's what I've been using. And there's a newer game, but the plushies look like straight up Beanie Boos. Oh no. I think they're bringing back the web classic version is what I heard. I watch Emma Artley's videos, including Webkins and LSP Popular. There was my very first like YouTuber I remember I was like really obsessed with was she went by Starry Star 33. I don't know where she's at now, but it was just wild. Like I think she like inspired a lot of my Webkins things that I watched as a kid. They're better. That's funny. They better. I watched her stuff when I was little. Such a long time ago. Did you? Wild. But yeah, I've been watching YouTube since like 2006. And then my YouTube account came into existence in, like I said, 2009, I think is how old the channel is. And I've posted all sorts of cringy stuff over the years, and I've taken stuff down and added stuff back. So. Looks like most of my Webkins content did not make it back. And we are gonna keep it that way. Oh, I think we can get rid of the... Man, I'm so glad that... let me see. I'm aggressively uploading onto Artfight. Suda. I need it uploaded. They need uploaded bad. That's funny. Yeah, it's been really cool meeting all these artists, you know, joining Artfight. But yeah, I gotta do some revenge art that I haven't gotten around to yet. Which, Sam, you were on my list of revenge art. Veil is a platform for writers, artists, and world building to create and share their characters. Nice, okay. Yeah, I really gotta start checking out some more of these sites because I'm not familiar with these things. Like I said, Toy House I was familiar with, and then what's the other one I didn't know existed? Kara was one I didn't know. I thought DeviantArt was where people were posting art, but it seems kind of dead these days. Which I started making my account and started posting art on there maybe like 2 months ago was the last time I posted anything, and I meant to keep posting. It's just, there's a lot of stuff I gotta catch up on, and I've been very lazy. Artfight is so much fun. I usually don't do much because of time, but still. That's me too. I feel like I'm kind of there. But at least I'm going to try to get back to the revenge arts and then like any cute, easy things I think I can try to accomplish. But yeah, no, I've seen Artfight done by other artists. I just haven't gotten around to doing it. And I was like, this is the year I'm going to do it. This is the year. And look at me now. I have 2 things done. But yeah, when your characters are next, they're going to be sharing some pie with my Mr. Turtleby. DA is a hellscape of AI stuff they scraped and used to train AI. It has 90% bad AI. Oh my goodness, okay. Thanks for letting me know. I had no idea what was going on over there anymore. That's wild. I know that I keep getting like promotions for their AI stuff over there. Whatever their AI thing is that they're using. I don't know what color eyeballs I should do. I really want to use these neon colors. Ooh, purple's kind of fun. Okay, let's change. Let's give her dual tone dyes. I haven't done that before. At least on this character. Green might be kind of funky. Oh, am I even doing this on? Nope. That's my biggest problem is I keep doing art on like the wrong layer. No problem. I abandoned it back in 2018 due to their garbage terms of service. Dang. I haven't touched that since I was like early teen or like early years of. I don't even know what my thing would have, my username would have been, but yeah, I haven't been on that in like forever. Wild though. Okay. Yeah, I gotta stay more in the art, or more in the loop with the art community. I haven't really. It's been more of like, guess who's tracing art for the 100th time, or guess who's doing this, or, you know. And it's wild now that there are popular like creators on YouTube that are just straight up just like using AI stuff for their stuff when you know for a fact they can do art. Or those that are like reputable people that like take commissions and then all of a sudden they're using AI for things. And it's like, what? You're good. Why must you use AI, you know? But yeah, this whole AI stuff's getting out of hand. Honestly, I'm gonna probably end up doing a rant video about it. Just not that I've gotten around to that, but... Okay, have kind of a plan. Kind of not. Also, this one's kind of vibing too. I don't know what the deal is that this. I keep getting like a mix of like Mexican music with the whole, or Spanish music. Sorry. I live here in Texas, and the amount of people. So my mom, she's Cuban and Puerto Rican, and the amount of people that keep mistaking her for being Mexican is wild, and so she's kind of the stereotype. Like, I started tracing for something there. Like, this was something that was, you know, me testing out the waters of something. I took this picture of Hinata, and I started tracing it. Honestly, it helped me with a lot of things to figure out things I wanted to. And that's fine. But there are people that are just straight up tracing the whole, like, the whole piece. Which is crazy to me. Oh no, what happened? And it's like, you know, that they're... What's wild to me... Is this more Mexican music? Dude. Absolutely not. No. I'm so sorry. I'm so over Mexican music. Man, I am native and Irish, and the native is so thick. People think I'm Hispanic, and I'm like, no. So looking at me, I am very white looking. I mean, I have colored eyes, and my dad, he's Greek. So, you know, I unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but I get most of, you know, stuff from his side of the family. My mom, she's more Hispanic looking. And growing up, people have asked me if my mom's my babysitter. People have, so yeah, if my mom's my babysitter, if she's my nanny, if she's my stepmom. People have asked if my brother was my half brother, my stepbrother. Like, I was like, you know, no. We've also been asked if we're cousins, which is wild. Oh yeah, no, straight up full-on tracing is garbage. What's wild too about the whole tracing thing is that there are people that are tracing AI. There was a guy, he's well known in the like YouTube art community. I forgot the guy's name, but he's been like putting out like art books, and he's been getting himself into some hot water. Is it Sam Does Art? No, it's not him. It's a guy that looks like Sam Does Art. I do like Sam Does Art. He's a cool guy. It's another Asian YouTuber that got... Hold up. I don't know. It's another Asian YouTuber that does videos. Yes, Ross Draws. Him. He supposedly that he started using AI in one of his book processes and then got canceled for that. He's getting canceled like left and right for different things. And yeah, supposedly he was caught, or at some point of the book he started using AI, and then I think he traced over that supposedly. I didn't keep up with all the drama, but I was like, wild for somebody that we know for a fact that can draw. And it's just wild that people are now tracing AI, and then they're doing a whole thing. Another thing that's wild too. This is not the reason I'm doing live streams, but one creator said that if you're not live streaming your art, they're not going to believe that you're doing your own art anymore. And it's sad that artists have to prove themselves that they're doing their own art, because what do you call it? Sorry, brain fart. What do you call it? It's crazy that people have to prove their own art, because, you know, you would think that you can post a time lapse. Well, I found out that there's an AI now that is doing time lapses. Now, it's not great, because let's just say I started doing this. Like, I mean, you guys know I've been... But, like, you guys see, like, the whole sketching phase and whatever. But, supposedly, like, you know how... Like you say, like, the different line arts. Supposedly the AI is just like materializing things that don't make any sense, which is wild. He posted so much stuff that utilized AI. I've been watching 3 or 4 deep dives on it. That's crazy. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he was using stuff in one of his art books or something is what I saw. Sam Does Art, I think, kind of covered it a little bit. I originally joined DeviantArt in 2024 since I Since I no longer interested, I got small like Megan and Turtle. Yeah. There was something I had posted on DeviantArt and some person's like, you have to censor this, you're showing too much shit or something on like a character I drew, and I was like, chill my dude. Chill. Okay, I'm not really sure how these eyes look, but we're going to attempt this. Because I really... What is this music? Okay, let's call all of you, okay. But yeah, I should probably try to keep up with some of the art community stuff. Okay, clipping map. What I want to do is Gaussian blur. Okay, that looks kind of cool. He's supposed to oh, sorry. I forgot you already spoke about that. Flatten. Clipping mask. And then I do want to Gaussian blur you a little bit more. And then these eyeballs. I don't know what overlay thing. Man, if you want some cool music, look up stuff from Hunter the Parenting series. The only thing is that I don't know if that's gonna get me demonetized for stuff on YouTube. Try not to get copyright striked. That happened with one of my videos. I got striked. But that's okay. Worst case is I'll just take out the video if it takes on anything. Oh, did you say music? Is this like a whole series? YouTube gods, please don't strike me. I've done nothing bad. I don't know if this is right though. If you want some cool as bananas music, look up the web series. Let me know if that's too quiet. There we go. Here's Ha He Ha Ho. Let me turn this up a little bit. Also it's cool. I'm aggressively typing out bio for do it. Let's go. It took me a bit to like get those things done back to back. Wild music. Let me know if I need to turn this up a bit. Oh, this is getting a little loud. Sorry. I saw the thumbnail, blah, blah, blah. The series, it's a mix of audio drama and animated stuff. There's some high. Nice, okay. If you like Vampire the Masquerade and Dark Gothic. Okay, yeah, I'll have to give that a watch. I do appreciate the recommendation. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this character yet. That's fine. I think I am going to try to do that star thing I did earlier with the... Not that you can see it, so yay me. No, we're just gonna do regular eye shinies for now. But yeah, turtle cakes, feel free to leave whenever. Just note that you are welcome back here anytime you need, away from the skibbity toilet Ohios of the world and the toxic / people just blowing up chats. I post my schedule on my community tab when I'm going to be streaming, so. This is so weird to me, and I don't know why. Okay. Eyes look funky. Really funky. Let me see. A thumbnail I saw, Hunter the Parenting Gothic RPG, looks like Aaron's Titan form in Attack on Titan Season 4. Don't spoil it. I do know that he does go monster mode, but it's about it. Okay, let me go try to find a base hair color. Thinking like a really bright blue. I'll definitely be back in the future. My husband's just talking. No, you're fine. I was just saying if you happen to go, because we have people that come and go. If you happen to go. It is all cool. Also, tell him I said hi. My boyfriend, he'll hop onto streams every so often, so if you happen to see Tide Killer, that is him. Bye, Turtle. I don't know. I don't know if they're leaving, but if they are, it's cool. We vibe here. That's all we do. I'm definitely digging this blue. I think I'm gonna add some more colors on top of this. Also, I wonder where my dude Cheesebones has been. He's been MIA from my streams. He jumped into one stream and then decided to take another stream and just start, like, promoting his music. Strange guy. Very strange guy. Also, definitely giving me Hatsune Miku vibes right now. That's not what we're trying to go for, but that is okay. Sam, do you do any traditional art? If so, do you have like any preference of mediums that you like to work with? I'm more of a color pencil kind of girly. I don't know if you asked me those, but I don't know if you ever answered. I do like some art stuff, you know. Can you draw Levi in Attack on Titan Season 1 through 3 when you're... Yes, absolutely. Speaking of which, he's mega fine. I love him. If you were to ask me to marry him right now, I would say, yes, please, marry me. Not that Brenton would like to hear that, but that's okay. I mean, come on, he's gonna have competition with a fictional dude? And then I gotta reach out to Turtle over here and go get the commission of dice, because I absolutely want that UV set of dice. Honestly, after art fight, we're just gonna do a bunch of art of just dudes to get better at it. That's what I need more than anything is practice to drawing dudes. Uh-oh. So, we'll just... Honestly, what I'm gonna have to do is take on a bunch of suggestions from you and just start drawing dudes. I do draw sketchbooks with pencils, markers, and sometimes painting. Nice! Do you have a painting medium that you prefer to use? I'm more of an acrylic paint kind of girly. Okay, however, I want her hair to be a little more brighter is what I want. Honestly, I'm loving this. This is really fun. And I do have a brush I do want to try out. Okay. Let me take her thing and then saturate it. There we go. That's that blue I want. Except I gotta do up here first. I love adding the little ahoge things or whatever you, apoges or... Oopsie. Well, I'm kind of glad that my streams have been... I think Turtle was the third person mentioned that my streams are very chill, and I try to keep it chill. That's kind of the vibe that I try to go for here. Okay. There we go. Please don't mess the right layer. Okay. So we are going to saturate the heck out of this. I got cheap acrylic paint. Okay. I mean, honestly, that works just fine. Honestly, I found that some of the cheap paints, like you get from like Walmart or the craft store, that you get for like 50 cents, honestly, work way better sometimes than the actual good stuff. Okay, honestly, this is gonna be a test right now. I don't know how well this is gonna come out, but there's this tinderbox brush I learned about. Let's play with that. Okay, equipping now. This is like a fun little brush. What if I do her bun buns first? Okay, we're just gonna randomly pick these colors. Okay, let's do some of this yellow. Finally back, hello! You know, if you feel like at any point you gotta go, don't feel pressure to stay. Honestly, I just want this to be like a... like what you said, kind of a chill stream. I'm not really... Please, nobody tell anyone about the stream. I don't need the skibbity toilet children coming in and being like, yo, what's up? Try cropping it down. Trying to crop down a 900 by 1100 pixel art. Oh, no. Do you read Attack on Titan manga? Dude, I haven't even finished Attack on Titan the anime. So, no. I don't have a lot of anime or a lot of manga. I think I mentioned yesterday that the only manga I do have is stuff that's not technically an anime, which is Alice in Murderland is one. The other one is Alice in the Country of Hearts. If you couldn't tell, I like Alice and something, you know, LOL. I kind of like this brush. This brush is kind of funky. Well, that's certainly hair. Woo. Okay, let's go pick other random colors. I'm vibing, working on... Most people I tell about the Shiva's my brother. He's cool. He's not a skibbity kid. No, that's fine. That's fine. No, I was kidding. I have some viewers that will post on their community tab, and they have, like, smaller audiences, so it's fine. I've gotten a couple people that will pop in from their friends. But that is what I strive to do, is just try to keep things chill because, yeah, no. So some of these streams are just wild. You watch Wizard of Oz? Absolutely. I watched that when I was like 9. I actually read the book too for a book project. Wait. Is it in here? It's not. We had, so back when I was in the 4th grade, we were given a project where we had to like read a book, and I was assigned the Wizard of Oz, and then we had to make a cereal based on that. And so we called mine Wizard of Oats, and I still have the cereal box. I believe it's in another room. And, oh man, the nostalgia from that. Did I use orange? I did not. But yeah, I'm like, man, the nostalgia from that. Now, the one I watched was like the older one. I don't know if there's been like a new version of. I think we've spoken about Wicked here before. Wicked is phenomenal, both the musical and the movies. And I'm really excited for number 2 to come out. Or something. LOL. Am I losing my mind? I'm losing all 10 of my minds. But yeah, no, Turtle, you're good. Also, I'm gonna reach out to you probably tomorrow about getting that other rainbow dice set because I really want them. I'm like, they're so cute. What's your favorite Wizard of Oz character? Oh, that's a good one. I don't like the Oz himself. Dorothy's kind of cool. Oh, you know what? Toto. I love Toto. He's a cute little dog. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with the group Pentatonics. They're a pentatonics, or I don't know what you call it. Pentatonics. It is the. And they had a. Let me share my lovely stream. Yep, that is my thing. So yeah, so Pentatonics and Todrick Hall. So Pentatonics is, I think they're actually based here in Texas, where they're an a cappella group, and I think one of the members left. And they did like a whole medley of songs, and as you can see, the joke was it of Oz. But it's really fun. It's like a 5-minute video, and this is how I actually discovered who they were. I think it was this or the radioactive thing with Lindsey Sterling, who is a violinist. But yeah, absolutely love this. Best acapella ever, absolutely. I would like to see them in concert someday. I was told that like years ago they weren't that great in concert because they didn't have microphones or whatever the venue was. This was back in like a decade ago. And so it was like big audience, but like a tiny venue, and it was just hard to hear them because they didn't have the proper whatever. So I was told against it, but I would love to see them in concert anyways. But yeah, absolutely. Sounds good. They're on my Ko-fi linked in my bio. You should be able to get them there. Okay. Oh, I didn't know Ko-fi was used for that. Here we go. I was trying to figure out where your shop was. Okay. Is it the Rainbow Dice Bloops? Yes, they're the ones that glow in the dark. Let's go. The Rainbow Dice Flag are the only outliers they have. You may not be able to. Absolutely. Okay. I got them up. I'll tell you what, the best video production wise, Lindsey Sterling with Evanescence. Oh, nice. Okay. I would love to see Lindsey Sterling. She actually came through here to Texas and would absolutely love to see her if I ever got the opportunity to. I was told that like I followed her stuff when she went on tour for the Christmas stuff, and I was like, dude, I need this like yesterday. Okay, that music for a second was tripping me out there. I don't know how well you guys can hear all that music, but hair. To be fair, very strange. Oh no, absolutely not. A I didn't realize that Evanescence actually went on tour with Lindsey Sterling. That's a very interesting combo. I forgot what I was even saying, so that's cool. Oh, strange genre of things I like is like psychological horror for some reason. It's so wild. Like I'll never understand it myself. I did have a reference earlier that went poof. Yeah, I don't even know if the decor stuff is actually gonna stick with this. But it's okay, it was a tied vote anyway, so it's fine. If not, then nice, we'll do a decor character. Just to make up for it, maybe we'll just do it for funsies. For some reason, I'm not feeling the whole vibe of decor. I will still add the clips, though. I do think that's a fun addition that we drew up earlier. Also, thank you for that art tip earlier about drawing the hair clips. Had no idea how I was actually going to accomplish that anyways. Okay, so there is one thing in the bobber. Are you still frantically typing your bios for your art fight? I went to Yosobi 2024 for the first time with my big brother, who is a J-pop band. Okay. I am like my biggest exposure, well, I listened to a lot of like some J-pop back when I was in middle school, but when BTS kind of came more mainstream back in like 2015, 2016 or something, I think DNA was like when I first discovered them. They were like performing at a music award show here. And they that's kind of like when I started falling in love with like K-pop and stuff like that. And I've been like in and out the whole K-pop scene, but definitely want to give K-pop another listen or whatnot. But definitely J-pop. I mean, J-pop and K-pop have like a lot of things in the middle, like where it's similar, if that's how you want to classify it. Like they got some like in the ground stuff that's kind of similar. I think K-pop is obviously more popular than J-pop for whatever reason, but that's really cool. I would like to go see one of these shows. Well, I lied. Back when BTS was performing, so BTS performed back in 2022 in Vegas. So I actually flew all the way to California, then drove like 5 hours to go see BTS in concert. This was going to be like the last time that they were going to perform together before they went to the military together, which they just got released. And it was wild. Yes, yes, yes. I have seen that movie. I've been telling people, please watch that movie. A lot of people have been telling it to. They're like, oh, I thought it was a series. I'm like, no, it's a movie. It should have been a series. I think my only gripe with it was at the very beginning was that I'm more of like a show not tell. And I felt like if it was a series, they probably could have shown like how they were selected to be like the huntresses and like them making the rise to fame and stuff like that. But the beginning is just like, congratulations, you got powers. It's like, well, how did Zoe get here from the United States? You know, like, how did she end up in this K-pop group? How are the other two selected? So I'm hoping that they can actually, like, touch on that. I think that was, like, my only thing about it was, you know, I just felt it was a little too rushed for the movie. But definitely series would have done it a lot of justice and then would have, you know, given a lot more character development for some of the other boy band members and for us to, like, care about them. But absolutely love all of the music. I love the animation style. I love everything to go with this. And I hope they don't butcher the future of this. I seriously saw it when, oh, that stupid moved on. Watched it 2 days later and said, how did I pass this up? That's funny. My experience with it was that I saw it on Netflix. Or not, I saw a trailer on TikTok. And I was like, okay. You know, I thought it was a series. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll give this a watch at some point. And then it started blowing up all over TikTok. So yeah. It is way too good. And I'm pretty sure, so there's a guy at my job, his daughter absolutely loves K-pop. And every Thursday, so he works in our cybersecurity department. Like I said, I work in IT. And man, this girl's wild. Okay. So like I said, he works in the cybersecurity department. And every Thursday is K-pop Thursday, speaking of which, that'll be tomorrow. And he, you know, telling him about the movie. He's like, oh, it's not a series? And I was like, no, it's a movie. And like, you gotta watch it. So now I have a grown man that's going to be watching K-pop Demon Hunters. They were supposed to have some kind of... So I heard that there was a deleted scene that they never added or something where they went to the aquarium together. and that never happened, and I'm very sad about that, and I really hope they bring him back. But yes, they I was, I'm not gonna lie, there were a couple plot twists I didn't see coming up, which I wasn't expecting. What is it, Rumi? Yeah, Rumi to be like half demon. Like that was wild to me. Like I know it was foreshadowed, but I just didn't piece it together. I'm also like, if there's no context clues, like I'm not gonna know that. Then what was the other thing? Then I didn't think that they were gonna kill off Genu. Like I was shook when they killed him off. I was like, there's no way. I'm like, they're not gonna kill him off. And then they killed him off. Same thing. I don't know if you've seen Squid Game season 3. I binged watched that over the weekend, and the ending was not where any of us were expecting, which was stupid. And now they're talking about plans of having a Squid Games USA, and I am very much over that. I'm like, this is stupid. Can you? Uh. But yes, absolutely, I do think that they should have had something together. Honestly, I think if they did like share a kiss or something, I felt like it probably. I mean, it still packed a punch, and like we still felt it emotionally. Oh, the other thing too, I wasn't expecting Genu to lie to Rumi. He's like, "Yeah, I did all these good things, for my family and sister," and then all of a sudden, like the demon dude took over or whatever, and I became one of them. I was not expecting him to actually be like that selfish dude. I was like, "No, my man." Again, it was probably foreshadowed and was probably coming. I'm just really bad at picking up those kind of cues. Very bad at it, but absolutely love every single bit of it. It was so good. I want more. Sony, please come out with more. And Sam, if you haven't seen it, you should go watch it anyways. Should I do like a split die? Maybe I'll save it for her bang. I have no idea what I'm doing. Hold up. Oopsie, wrong layer. I only noticed the lie being foreshadowed on my third watch. You can tell that he lied since only his mother and Scissor were locked out of the palace. Since it was from his point of view, he had to be inside. Oh, yeah. I've only seen it once. I don't know if I can bring myself to watch it again right now. To be fair, I keep being fed like the whole plot again via TikTok. I really want to. I'm just... I really wish I could go back in time and like rewatch that movie for the first time because of how good it was. I was like, yes, please. I was like, Sony, please keep giving us stuff like this. This is what we want. Okay, I had a plan for the hair and it's just going sideways. That is okay. Sure. Good enough. Yeah, maybe I need to give that a rewatch later. If you want a really good one, Nepoma is peak. It's dark. Ooh, okay. Absolutely. I love me some dark stuff. Netflix. Oh wait, not signed into it. Ooh, okay. Some of these people that was casted, I was not expecting them to be in this. So that's really cool. Honestly, I might highlight each of these. Bangs. I feel like these aren't as bright as I want them to be. But wild. Yeah, I love it when Netflix has some dark things on there. But yeah, definitely you could see some of the foreshadowing in K-pop Demon Hunters. It was just stuff I never picked up on. Not gonna lie, this pink is kind of pretty with it. Okay, absolutely not. Let's do this fun purple. I watched Two Turtle, made me cry. You're talking about Nimona. Well, it's certainly a character. I don't know how to feel about this. Da-da-da-da. Realize I can't use my Gaussian blur tool because it's just gonna be all sorts of janked up. Also, the soundtrack that you recommended earlier, definitely a bop. Or a vibe, or whatever the kids say these days. Well, it's certainly something. Okay, let's start working on the visor. Definitely more interested in the visor right now. Honestly, no idea how well this color is gonna work. To vibe the fight music for Hunter the Parenting is the best. I saw there were quite a few parts. I think we're still on chapter 1 anymore. Let's go to audio log 2, whatever that means. There we go. Put that up some. So somebody remind me to fill in her eyebrows because I forgot to do that. I think we're on chapter 5 now. The channel posted. Okay. Trying to figure out the best way to like still showcase the colors, but make a light pink tinted, I guess. I think I'll look at some. Cyberpunk visor. Oh, these are things that people actually sell. Well noted. You know what they do have in Procreate? They have these cool like little. Don't know why it's acting all funky all of a sudden. Weird. Okay. Oh, it's because opacity's down. And that just looks cool. We'll just make our own. I'm not really sure how to go about this. Sketching, drawing, inking. Now I know why the light painting wasn't working. Excuse me. Been drinking too much Gatorade today. Luminance. Look how cool that is. Definitely has potential, but not today, besties. I'm just gonna stick this to the top so we can actually see this on top of everything else. Okay, let me go look at reference things because I forgot what these things have. Honestly, I want one of these fun little cyber light things. I don't know. Bear with me as I try to figure out what this stuff is. Okay, so let's mega shrink you down. Duplicate. I really gotta get into the habit of stopping to use the duplicate tool. It's just so convenient. Okay, so there's one. Okay, I've seen this thing up top where it's like these. Da, 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 da. As far as brushes for beginners, I really like... Wait, I'm sorry, brain fart. Oh, you're not talking to me. Yeah, don't talk to me. I'm over here using something else completely different. Honestly, I just say try everything and see what works, and then wing it. Okay, so we got these line thingies. Also, thank you for spreading your art wisdom. Okay. Okay, so there's that. Why are there so many light things? This is really throwing me off a little bit. Let's just make a new layer. Okay, this is just becoming bad. Back to my chat. NP, I've been taking art seriously for 8 years. Been drawing in total for 20. So me as well. So I've actually been on and off with my YouTube. I'm with YouTube. Well, that too, but with my arts and crafts. So art. I specialize more in crafts. I've been doing more of the art stuff a little more seriously. But I used to get so discouraged. I'm like, I can't do this. This is so bad. And I would just have like my things of like, I'll just try and see if I get any better. And I just want like, what's the term I keep seeing? Instant gratification is like a new word I keep hearing, which is wild. I was like, huh? And I think that's just kind of how I was that I just wanted to be good like everybody else. But little did I know that takes time and effort that I did not want to put in. But I'm putting in that time and effort now. And then I think I saw somewhere that you said that you're self-taught. That's cool. But so, like I said, I specialize more in the crafting side of arts and crafts. But the one piece I always felt like I was missing was the art piece of it because I always want my own custom stuff. And it's not that I don't want to pay artists for it, but it's like I could do what I want myself because it's kind of hard to explain like what I want for XYZ projects. And so I found myself that it's like, you know, I have the craft side down of arts and crafts. It's the art part I'd never had. And you have different options. Either you can find resources online, pay someone to do it, or I guess AI now, which please don't use AI. I guess all very sad. For iPad, do you use Apple or Android? I think they have a different... They have a tablet that they use. Forgot the name of the tablet, but they did say it earlier, which was cool. I am my arts and crafts have been self-taught. That's been the ease of falling into the in the instant gratification rat race. So welcome to our generation. But all my crafts have been self-taught. Well, that minus sewing. Sewing's been something I took classes for back when I was in high school, and then everything else has just been kind of self-taught. Then crochet was self-taught. I've entered the cult of these thing called Woobles, which are crochet kits, and I think they're good for beginners. I do have a review video that's doing pretty well on YouTube, but I've joined their cult now, and I can't stop collecting their crochet kits. Not that I've done any since I did it like 9 months ago. Then, what else is a cult? It's a screen tablet that hooks up to my laptop. Are you a Mac or a PC user? I use both. Just for streaming, I use my laptop just for ease of usage. But definitely, I honestly use my MacBook more for video editing stuff, is what that's turned into. Just because my gaming laptop is bound to die within I don't know how long. Um, you born in 2003. I love that you're trying to like dissect when people were born. Yeah, I was born 2009. Jeez, that was 9 years after me. So what's my age minus 9? Oh no. So actually, my brother, he's also a. Oh shoot, he's gonna be 22 this year. He was also born 2003. Jeez, wild. uh, yeah. For some reason, my company has a beef against Lenovo. For some reason, wild that that's even a thing. But no shade. Okay, I see a little circle thing I do want to add. That looks kind of cool. But glad that you've been mastering your art and your craft skills. I love me a good craft. So I am gonna put a thing here as a little Easter egg to my channel, which is gonna be like meow backwards. I can spell meow right. LOL. Man, I love Live Lenovo. I tried to mess around with different brands. I never enjoyed them though. Fair enough. Fair enough. I've always been like a Dell person. That's been like my go-to personally. And then obviously, as you know, the MacBook. Suda is uploaded. Let's go see what he looks like. I believe I still have your thing up. Um, turtle cakes. Have you ever just gotten for like your birthday like a turtle cake where it's like a turtle shell cake or something? Which one is Suda? I love that all your art is just watermarked. Honestly, it's something I probably should have done too, is watermarked it. That was the stuff that people were. Because apparently art theft is quite a thing on here. I just never thought to go and steal people's art. That's another thing. But I'm like, my art's not that good for people to go off stealing it, so win-win. You said pseudo was on here. Oh. Filtered based on preferences. He's kind of fine. Screw it. I'm staying with a friend to avoid the noise of fireworks for a couple nights. I just uploaded the rest of the guys then. I don't see Suda and happy stuff. He's my chaotic son. I love him. He may be filtered due to warnings. I did for my 18th birthday. That is so funny. Suda stuff isn't... What's WM? But his stuff is low quality. Oh, watermarked. Watermarked. I'm sorry. That should have been a given. No, he's fine. Like, fine. He's single. My boyfriend's gonna have some competition with some fictional dudes. Why are my W's so weird? It's just a little Easter egg to me because I like cats. I was like, can I just copy and paste all of this? Whoever voted for this theme, 10 out of 10, dude. Duplicate. He's your chaotic boy. I love that. But the real question is he single? He is. I don't recommend it. His job is to seduce things. Okay, never mind. I'm good. I'm good. I am quite good. But deep in my heart, I know that we were meant to be. Cute. I like this. Okay. Merge down. Are you posting any other characters for this year? I also noticed that people, I guess, have characters from previous years, so I guess they don't reset every year, which is nice. I do appreciate that they don't reset. Like I said, if you want to see a fine male, let me grab my steak, son. Oh man, Turtle Cakes, where have you been? For like ever. When did I start streaming my art stuff? We've been doing this for a while. Who's my third viewer that's watching? That's wild. Is it my boyfriend just hanging out in the background? Okay, live. I started my art streams. That doesn't help me. May 26th is when I did my first one. Or crazed elven scientist, or my god of entertainment. I'm trying a hot human dude with a bunny at the moment. His name is Radka. Excuse me if I pronounce his name wrong, and we love him. I love him and I haven't even seen him. I'm sorry. I have a thing for hot dudes, hot fictional dudes. That's kind of cyberpunky, I guess. I do want to add this clip though, since we went through all the effort for that, and then we're gonna. Oh, that's why that looked weird. Can I change the color of this level? No, you pronounce it right. Okay. I'm just really bad at pronouncing things, unfortunately. Very bad at pronouncing things. Who's your hot white D&D speed paint video? If you like hot fictional men, I have some of my art on my Instagram story highlights. LOL. You are my cup of person. That would be Naga Sam. It was the piece that we were doing of my favorite blah blah blah. Nice. What's a color we haven't done? What is this spooky music? I don't know if you guys can hear that. I can definitely hear this music. I don't know, holy, you guys can hear that. He was writing to his husband one morning. What's Solga? Solga's blood moon. I'm sorry. I am not familiar with that. Please educate me. Okay, it's absolutely. Okay, that's really loud. I'm so sorry. It's cool. Something that happened in my campaign. Solga was a were-tiger born under the blood moon. When he was slain, he was powerful enough to cause a blood moon to appear, almost as though the world itself would mourn his. Interesting. Okay. He fine though. They're all fine. I can feel it in my bones. I'm gonna try this thing where we're trying like different colored shadows for this. I saw somebody doing that where it's like hyper pop or something. How many D&D's OCs you have, Turtle? Probably a lot from the sound of it. I'm very good at making very hot men. Just wait till I upload my boyo Dante the Hellhound. I will be unstoppable. You're gonna be going to a future job interview or something, and it's gonna be like, what are your strengths? And your response is gonna be, I can draw hot men. I was actually asked that about like what my weakness was at my interview for my current company. And honestly, my response is public speaking. Yet I am here okay chatting with all you guys, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't work here. I have roughly 19, not including beloved NPCs. That's honestly my character. I keep drawing and coming up with like character concepts, and then it's like, hey, by the way, they're gonna get killed off or something. I'm like, no. Where do you see yourself in 100 years? Or where do you see yourself in a nursing home? Drawing hot dudes. That is so wild to me, though. Your strength drawing hot dudes. This isn't really public speaking, though. It's just vibing. That's fair. That's fair. We actually hired somebody on my team. We needed somebody that was good at talking, and he got recommended to us by someone else that worked on my team. Guy is just a streamer for Twitch, and his skills alone just from talking with, you know, being a streamer, top-notch stuff, you know? He's probably one of the best employees that we hired for what we hired him for. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of like using these bright colors to shadow shade. That's not bright enough for me. Maybe it's like highlighting. I don't know. I don't work here. Honestly, it's like we're all on a Discord call, just vibing. Oh my god, I have Naga uploaded. Must show off Snake Man. Okay, hold up. Let me... Nope, wrong thing. Okay, so we got our fine pseudo man over here. Is he up? Hold up. Where is he? I'm so sad. Not gonna lie, multi-stream Discord call would be fun. What is going on with my camera? A multi-stream Discord call. That I would be totally down for. He isn't fully done. He's almost there. Okay, so you're still uploading, huh? Do you do any streaming yourself? The images are too big. No, I actually haven't had that problem yet. Or my images are being like too big or whatever. That's wild. That is wild. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of taking this character. Might be like a trial and error in the future to like which images you use for size. That's a good question. Apparently too big for the site. That's funny. I do a tiny bit of streaming, not much LOL, mostly in Discord calls. I want to get back into streaming publicly, but anxiety says no. I feel that. So this is how I actually started getting into streaming. So this is weird. So I found out that my camera can actually what do you call it? That it had streaming capabilities. I was like, there's no way. So the camera that I use, very expensive, but you know, I use it for both photography and filming YouTube videos. But when I found out that it is able to double as like a streaming thing too, I was like, all right, let's go. So I've been using it as that, and that's how I got into streaming all of a sudden. I've I've had an interest in streaming. I've streamed a couple of times. It just wasn't great. It just wasn't great because I didn't know what I was doing. But now I've gotten a lot more comfortable since I've been doing this for apparently over a month now, which is wild to me. I've met many amazing people in here. Like you, Turtle, and you, Sam. Sam's been like in most of my streams at this point. I really appreciate having somebody to talk to. When you stream on YouTube to take a break from Discord. Can I Gaussian blur this a little bit? I don't, that's the thing. What is NM? You have a guide, hold up. I don't know what NM stands for. It's not on your... Oh no, not mad or upset, sorry. I don't, that's the thing. Not mad. I only stream on Discord too, small servers and friend groups. Otherwise, I draw to draw. I just want people to talk to while I'm streaming. Or while I do art, so that's why I exist. But yeah, I don't want to like blow up into one of those creators that's like has like 30 skibbity toilet people in their chats. That is too much for me. I think I would actually cry at that point. Bestie, what just happened? But it's whatever's comfortable. I did try, so I saw that YouTube actually had like uh maybe your art process and oh, to show your art process and shit like Megan. What was it? Brain fart, never mind. This music is very eerie. I'm gonna try things probably gonna be not successful, so no, that's fair. I don't, because I kind of feel like I don't know. There are streamers that do constant talking, and I feel like I don't have like a lot to say sometimes. Like my earlier streams, I literally had like a list of questions, and I was just talking to myself as I was asking myself these questions to kind of get myself talking. Now I'm, more talky. I believe where they're from with Horace. What's that track name? Oh, LOL. The one that we're listening to right now. It is called Run from Chapter 3 OST. I don't know what OST stands for. I feel like I've seen that on anime. Yeah, that's my issue is I have to deal with selective. Oh, I see. I see. That is an oddly specific question. Do you ride motorcycles? That's kind of a cool thing. Does your husband have a nickname turtle? Run chapter 3. Run is from when they're running. Oh, okay. You'll have to give this thing a watch. I've never heard of this thingy. That's supposed to give it a cyberpunk feel according to something that's not me. Wish this is kind of brighter. I don't ride motorcycles. I actually can't drive as far as my husband. Heard of him as Bastion Online. Oh, that's cute. Yes, I think we're gonna have two versions of our character. Honestly, Bastion busy, that's funny. Yeah, no, I get it. My boyfriend, he just kind of sticks to his little office, so I'm actually staying at my parents' right now to dog sit. As of sometime next week, I should be back at my apartment, so we'll be back to regular streams with not a weird background. This is my mom's office area that I'm currently in. I just had to set up shop over here because that's all I could. Is Bastion an artist? I have no idea. He's in bed, actually works super early in the morning. Nice, okay. Yeah, luckily I don't have to do it with my boyfriend, you know, being too talky when it comes to my stuff. He's actually more of a... Don't want to call him a shut-in, but he's not really shut-in, he's just, I don't know, it's not an issue if he were to talk on my streams or whatever. Which is nice, I don't have to worry about that. Okay. Staying with family. I just got home from... Nice, okay. You know, for me, yeah, I'm over at my mom's while they're on vacation. Hello! Everyone, this is Brenton. This is my boyfriend. I guess you've been here the whole time. Well, thank you for sitting on my stream, bestie. He's kind of a cool character. Oh no, he isn't an artist. Man, doesn't have an artistic bone in his body. He is a writer. He and I both write a lot. Oh, nice. I just had a friend that, she just published her first book. She's a self-published author, has her own little publishing thing. And I think on the side she does, what do you call it? She does her own, brain fart. Like, she does, like, copy editing and, you know, will review other people's art stuff. And so that's what she does. Her book's actually pretty good. So, but it's her debut novel. She's right now just trying to get, you know, just trying to get in the works of stuff. So, I'm like, good for you, dude. Wait, did we ever send one a name for her? Somebody said Amy earlier. Oh, hell yeah. I hope to publish one of mine. Good. I like to support. Once you have the book published, be sure to post it somewhere because I would love to support that. She's an editor. Who is? I'm sorry. Oh, my friend. Yeah, technically. It's just something small that she has. That she does. It's just something fun. But definitely I like supporting her, so. I bought a copy. I think she was talking about, or they were talking about my friend, sorry. They were talking about my friend. To be honest, I'm focusing on trying to get into tattooing first, though. Nice, okay. Like becoming a tattoo artist. I think there was a kid I went to high school with that does tattoo-related stuff. Who is number 2? Okay. So Turtle Cake, you're number 1. Rona's number 2. Donut Girlie's number 3. Brenton's just been thrown to the sideline. And still nothing for our dear friend Dancer Sam over here. I actually have some of my writing on my toy house. Not much, just goofy stuff. Hey, you know what? That's better than nothing. All my stuff is me writing fanfiction. When I was like 12. Yeah, becoming a tattoo artist. It was a tattoo dream that I'm determined to chase. Do it! Get yourself that apprenticeship and become a tattoo artist. And then when we're all in the nursing home, we'll just get we'll have you have your little tattoo shop thing set up inside the nursing home, and you're gonna have a line out the door waiting. It would help if I have this checked. Oh lord, my fanfiction date. So I was talking to my friend, the one that, you know, published the book. And she posted a video. It was like an hour-long video, and I like listening to long videos where like people are talking. And so I just kind of put her on the background. I was taking care of some stuff, and she was doing this 24-hour novel challenge. However, the novels that she was, let me just switch it over to me. The novels that she was, working on, she's working on 2 projects right now, and she was bouncing back and forth between the 2. And what was wild to me was that she was like working on chapter 7, scene 3, and then chapter 4, scene 5 next. And I was like, keep in mind, I also wrote fanfiction, and the whole thing was, typically when you write a fanfiction, it's chapter by chapter. You may have an overarching plot or story idea, or you're just kind of writing and seeing where the plot goes. But, she was bouncing back and forth between these different scenes and chapters. I was like, this is wild. But I guess that's just how she works sometimes. That she already has, like, the major stuff already planned out. And she's just kind of fleshing out the scenes, which was interesting. I just never have seen that approach. But then again, I'm a fanfic writer, like a decade ago. I once wrote a bad Purple X reader FNAF fanfiction called Beauty in All She Is. I was 12. It was bad. I got paid $60 to rewrite it as a joke. That's so funny. Yeah, I hope to abolish all of mine. Absolutely not. I think mine are still out there, though. So, cry for me, please. Okay, let's start blending some of those. Oh, the days of writing fanfiction. Yes, I was too a person of the writing X-reader fanfiction. But my stuff was a bit more, I don't want to say niche, but it was definitely not as something as popular as FNAF, which, by the way, have you played the new FNAF game? I believe my boyfriend played recently. I think he beat the game finally, or I think he's going back to play the achievements. I don't know what he's doing. He's doing stuff and things. But I was like, how many games are we gonna... I know for a fact that you got your first 5 games, Sister Location, the other 4. Then you have Security Breach. You have the VR version, which I never got around to playing because I'm good. And then... what's the last one? Then whatever one came out, which I don't even know the name of that one. Have you seen the YN memes recently? No, but I gotta Google these now. YN meme. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I mean, I've seen the thing like where people are pretending to be like the main character and stuff like that. Where people, like I said, are pretending to be, like, oh, she was as skinny as a toothpick and weighs negative 10 kilos or something. I'm just throwing out things right now for funsies. The pizza, it's a simulator thing. I wasn't able to get into FNAF games, but I watched FNAF songs and... Oh, okay. There was a... Honestly, I think after the first 2, I just stopped trying to play them. And honestly, I just kind of let Markiplier play them for me. And then I would just watch them from there. I'm like, I will just give you my mental support. But even then, I wouldn't watch like all the episodes because like they would take a little bit between videos. And I'm like, I'm kind of good. But still, he was kind of like my go-to guy for like video game stuff. Also, I'm not really one to like watch gamers. That was never like my niche for things. Not like these poorly drawn Attack on Titan. Oh no, that's funny. That's funny. Trying to blend this green out a little bit. Starting to think that green and this bright blue were never meant to be. How does this look like without the coloration? Honestly, I'm digging this. Let's just go add a white background, and then I think that's it. Can you put it in chat? We'll let you put in links. I want to see it. Oh no. Please share it, and then I'll share it with the whole stream. Oh, I have 4 people watching. Hello, 4th viewer. Oh dang, I didn't realize I've been streaming for over 3 hours. That's fun. Enjoy the curse content. That's hilarious. Alright, let's go and give our... Okay, absolutely hate that character. Purple might be fun. Ooh, dark purple's like a fun background color. For all the contrast of her and her stuff. Sorry, my nose just getting strangely... I posted it on your newest post. I'm praying it since it's a comment. YouTube chat won't share it. That's wild. Okay. It's probably because of spam or whatever. Okay. YouTube, please don't do this to me. Curse content. Oh, it's a... Hold up, let me share this. Okay. Look, let me share this. I've never watched Attack on Titan. What's your favorite Attack on Titan girl and boy character? I like Sasha and Levi's my man. Don't worry, I haven't seen most of it. Desktop besties. Ignore me as I'm trying to draw things.
What was that?
I am NY. You stood in my light, oblivious to the shadow you cast. But I was always there, growing, waiting, festering, and now I'm here to take back what is rightfully mine.
Stand back, YN. That settles that.
That was definitely a thing. Somebody has to put that together. Somebody spent time putting that together. That's what's wild to me right now. Is that someone spent that much time and effort when it could have gone to something else. So, it is very stupid. I'm gonna have to start showing that to people now because of how stupid it is. Okay, well, here's our main girly pop. Curse, they have too much time on their hands. Honestly, like if I had that much time on my hands, you know how much stuff I could actually get done in my day-to-day? I want their jobs, which clearly is making that. That is wild to me. Bestie, where did you go? Wild. Oopsie. Let me go put back on our totally not cursed, or not cursed music, what do you call it? Our horror vibes. Has anybody seen the FNAF movies? I think the next one's coming out, I don't know when, one of these years. I'm quite excited for it. I mean, so the guy, I don't know if you guys ever saw Hunger Games, but the guy that plays Peter in Hunger Games plays, they gets Michael, whatever, like the main dude. And I'm just like, I'm never gonna see him as XYZ character. He's forever gonna be Peter to me. Which, speaking of which, I love me. What streaming app you use to watch shows or movies? What, you're telling me that you don't bootleg it? The parenting video... Okay, by the way, the character on The Hunter, the parenting video, is one of the main characters. His name is Big D. There's also Marcus, Door, Kitten, and Boy. Man, this is just like a whole other fandom I've never even knew existed. Most of the time I can be like, oh, I've heard of it at least. I watched the first FNAF. It was good. It wasn't nearly as scary as I wanted it, but it was good. I'm kind of sad that we had like a missed like Markiplier moment, because Markiplier was supposed to be the security guy at the beginning of the movie. And then I guess due to scheduling conflicts with something there that he wasn't able to do it. I was a little sad about that. A little sad about that. Not gonna lie, YouTube is my go-to. I watch a bit of Netflix, but I'm mostly a pirate. Me too! You know what? Yes, as long as we got MatPat. But speaking of that man says, I'm gonna retire from YouTube, and he's done everything but retire. Which is wild to me. This is a fun character to draw. Let me just go out and export this. But yes, at least we got MatPat. Yeah, I used the pirate things for a while and then I just got tired of it, so we have a handful of stuff. I never played the games I want to, and the show's supposed to be good. Honestly, there's a lot of things I need to catch up on, and my job jokingly has a whole list of movies I should have seen, like, years ago. Like, Princess Bride was on there. Yes, I have seen the movie since, but... Hopefully Markiplier will be in the next FNAF movie if he isn't too busy working his new movie. Somebody told me it was supposed to be a series, and I was like, that sounds like a little bit of misinformation, but I wasn't sure. So, I don't know. I keep getting, like, misinformation. Kind of like the whole, like, K-pop Demon Hunters, where everybody thought it was a series, but really it's just a movie. The Last of Us will make you ugly cry with the intro. Oh my goodness. I love movies that make me ugly cry. Very few actually make me cry, and the ones that have made me cry are anime movies. Don't get attached to anyone until you meet Ellie. I hate that I'm just gonna assume that they're killing characters off or whatever. I hate shows that do that. It's like, you get attached to characters, and it's like, well, we're gonna kill you off now. Which is wild to me. I think I might post this on art, whatever you call that thing. Art Fight, probably. Honestly, I kind of like the purplish version. Oh no. Heck no. There we go. And that is that piece for today. I may do a poll for a name to see name we're feeling, but Amy will be on the poll for sure, just to see if anybody prefers that. Thing is that the game and show. They do kill off characters frequently, but it's good, believable reasons. Bites, attacks by other survivors. Okay. Because there's like one show called The 100 that I watched like religiously when it came out. And the what do you call it? Like, literally, anytime that there was like a little bit of a kerfuffle or whatever with like the director, they're like, oh, we're gonna kill you off now. It's like, chill, my dude. Let's not kill everybody off. Yeah, no, wild that that's like even a thing that, you know, it's just, let's kill off people. Just because they got beef or something. Okay, view my channel. God, that animation is wild. The thing you showed earlier. Like, somebody had to spend time on that. I don't even know what show you guys are even talking about. I'm just gonna start just looking at your stuff for right now, just to kill a little bit of time. I don't want to end the stream too soon. Look at all these beautiful dice. I need like 20 of each. Oh, that one's pretty. Ooh, the bisexual one's really pretty too. That one would be fun if it glowed in the dark. My tongue blew. Arcane Burst? Is this inspired by Arcane? Love me that show. Super pretty too. Oh my goodness, I love this color. They also look delicious too. Have you thought about making them edible? Oh, it's so pretty. I need it. Let me see. Give me, I'm actually almost done with Naga. Give me like 20 and I'll have him uploaded. I have some options for the buy recreations in my commissions. It was, huh? I'm sorry. Oh, is that for you to, make it bio, or what'd you call it? UV reactive? Honestly, I think all of them, like your pansexual one would be really cool too. Having that UV thing in it. I think that one I can work on. I don't really. You have one called Meat? Oh, that is so funny. Meat question mark? Oh no, these look like meat. They look wet. Why do you want these? Why did I make these? That is so funny. Ooh, do these go too? Not me hoping that like all these glow. So you receive me not whatever. The fact that you have to put disclaimers up like that is depressing. Oh, I'm not showing my screen anymore. That's fine. The meat dice. Yeah, let me show off the meat dice. Sorry, I am obsessed with the bioluminescent. Or, I keep calling it that. It is not that. The meat dice. Why did I make them? Honestly, they're giving me more like jam vibes, like a raspberry jam. Kind of like the raspberry color is the vibe it's definitely giving me right now. Which is really funny. Oh, that's cool. The little thing. I've seen people doing stuff with them. Oh, here we go. The support for these sets were insane. We sold out before we could even drop the Pride dice this year. Due to this, we are offering recreations, now with custom inking. Each set, blah, blah, blah. Please note that they could take 4 to 8 weeks. Ooh. Oh, do you also do them based on custom things too? That's really cool. This is funny. Starry Sky. That would be really cool in like bioluminescence color. Oh. Good night, Sam. Oh, nope, you're good. I will see you. I think my next stream is scheduled for Friday at like 8 in the morning because it's 4th of July. But have a good night. I got Wi-Fi issues on my tablet. I got that. Meat Bane is the... Or a meat dice, the bane of my existence. That is so funny. Well, I guess it is getting pretty late, so... I am probably just going to end the stream for tonight. Went a little longer than I usually do, which is totally fine. Honestly, I try to strive to stream between 3 and 4 hours. It's just the last couple weeks I've been sucky for that. But I will reach out to you, Turtle. I almost want to call you Turtle Sam. You are not Turtle Sam. To get the dice ordered because I love it. So, anyways, my next stream will be 8 a.m. on Central Standard Time on Friday the 4th. Yeah, mind hanging around for 2 or 3 minutes? Yes. Oh, that's right, because you are posting your Naga dude. Absolutely, I'm not going anywhere. We'll just vibe here. Honestly, I can just start doodling something. I don't know. I'm just here for the vibes. Let me just share this. This is something I did of a person's like 2 characters. I get a lot of like strange art requests on here for people's characters, which I'm down with. Honestly, that's what most of my streams have been. It's just art things. So, I'm not going anywhere. However, I do want to turn you white. I was like, I'm experiencing artist block. I also keep forgetting that artist block doesn't have to mean that it's just like you can't, what do you call it? That it's not that you can't do. I'm sorry, I'm having brain farts. It's kind of like when you keep doing art over and over again on the same thing and it's not like looking right and your brain's just like mushing, that it could mean that. So I just never pieced that together. Okay, you are too late for me, my friend. But I'm quite glad that your dice business is taking off. Like I said, I tried doing Etsy for some coasters I was doing there via sublimation dye, and I was just struggling too many things with, work, trying to run different social media channels, and just my brain was just like, I don't have time for this. So I just, not that I gave up, I just didn't want to do it. Honestly, trying to run your own business on something like that is definitely like a full-time job in of itself. And I just don't have the brain for that. What's your height difference between? Sam, you ask some of the strangest questions, but I like them. I like them. I definitely get that. I've been at my dicings for 4 years. It's a full-time gig, yeah. I just, you gotta market it, and you gotta, I just don't have the brain capacity for it. I was like, you gotta spend time, making the listings and whatever, and I'm good. Yo, me too. I mean, ours isn't like a 6-inch difference in terms of height, but we're pretty there. I think we're maybe 4 inches apart, 3, 4 inches. Honestly, this music is really a vibe right now. Oh no, my tail. Two inches left. Thank God. Mood. Mood. I don't know if you guys watch a lot of streamers, but I've been hearing that like raiding streams, like where they raid people's streams, is a thing. And I was so like confused by that. I'm like, why? And I guess it's to hopefully like I guess get people. A lot of my boy arts have blood. I think it's safe for me to show on YouTube. YouTube, Daddy YouTube, please don't kill me. I want those D&D opal turtle dice turtle, but I don't have enough money. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Did you post them already? Or were you still posting? But yeah, back to the whole like rating streams and stuff like that. Like I don't know if I was able to post the speed paints, so oh okay, fair enough. Fair enough. It's just that I know that the social media gods are like for certain people and against certain people, which is wild. And they like pick and choose, and it's like, well, what about this other creator? Well, I remember seeing the meme where it was like the there's an emoji for like if you're blind and you have like that walking stick, and it was like, oh, this is TikTok, and it's just that when it comes to like certain content, while other people were like, why do you keep taking down my perfectly friendly TikTok video? He's done. Okay, let me finish just coloring the line art for my cat dude. Cute. Snake Man. Okay. Let me go find the dude. Also, I have a cool thing that we're gonna be, me and Brenton are gonna be doing tomorrow. I'll post that on Friday. Though, turtle cakes, turtle cakes. Okay, I need to show desktop. Is it Naga? Oh, looks me, but is a big baby. Loves the nighttime. Cries while reading. Why do I have a feeling that the paid version does not have the artwork? That's funny. Oh, watermarkly. That's cool. I love your little logo thing. He's so cute. What if like he reads like romance novels? Let me see. Me. Hello. He's up. He's aggressively watermarked with Terry. The cats are so cute. Yeah, so the original, I don't know if you saw it earlier, but the original thing that I drew up was for someone else's like two. So over here, the bright purple one is named Splatter. The lighter purple one's named Spluter. And this was based on someone's character request. I think this was Splatter's original OC that I drew up for them. And then this is Baby Splatter somewhere. And Splatter just kind of splatters himself with paint sometimes. Back to me. Let me see. I checked your Ko-fi account. Your confirmed pronouns are they, them, and described as woman, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I haven't updated Ko-fi in a while. Isn't he a big boy? I love him. I love that you call him your son. So I have a cat that is currently at my apartment with my boyfriend named Axe, and I call him my son. I love him. He's a tuxedo cat, and he's a very... He's definitely a special cat. He totally does. Bro's a hopeless romantic with a wife and 3 husbands. I love him. He's so cute. I love everything about him. Splatter's so cute in your style. Thank you. Honestly, I'm still like in that in-between stage of trying to figure out my art style, and I feel like it's like a never-ending search for what our art style is. These are just like other random things I drew. I'm still trying to figure out like how to do the whole art thing. Don't mind left shark up here. Where the shark? I own a shark costume that I wear to go to conventions with. I want fan art because he's hot. Pets are better than kids. Let's go. I treat him like my son. I call him my son. These was built based on a Build-A-Bear. This is based on another Build-A-Bear, which I plan to draw the rest of them when I get around to it. This was unfinished Sailor Moon thing that I worked on. This is a Hot Tuning Miku Pride thing that I forgot to post, so that's a thing. Random hot dog. Because we love hot dogs. This was somebody's character from Animal Jam. This was another character's picture from Animal Jam. I showed you Splitter. This is my frog, which is in several colors. He's vibing. This is actually probably one of my favorites, but it's my rainbow peacock. Random hot dog is my favorite animal. I'm gonna draw one of your characters with a hot dog. This was supposed to be a lion that was supposed to be holding out a flag, and then it never happened. But his name is Puffy the Lion because he's got Powerpuff Girl arms. So puffy. Frog, make him into a sticker. That's what somebody told me, and I just... Someday. We got Mr. Turtlebee, who looks like a turtle, but somebody said it looked like a bee, so... Here's that one character I showed off earlier. Dude, you have so many good candidates for stickers. As of right now, I'm not doing anything with them. I would like to, like, pass them out at events, though. That would be fun. So there's that one that was based on a recreation of something I drew when I was 12. Here's another picture of the girl. This was from my first let's create a character. This is Crystal, who is a crystal fox. This is what was voted for my first one, which was like 2 weeks ago. If you seriously draw someone with a hot dog, make it Suda. He's a greasy man who enjoys gas station hot dogs, cause poor. I felt that. This is actually one of my favorite Animal Jam characters that I drew up. Especially with the boba thing. Aggressively gonna end up drawing one of your OCs. This is Kochi. Half name came from Kevin, and the other half came from Mochi, so Kochi. He is a rainbow jelly snake, or a serpent. I believe somebody else requested that I draw Jax from Amazing Digital Circus, which we're not going to talk about how bad that was. This was inspired by a person that came in on a stream by the name of Cheese Bones, so I just drew that up for funsies. I showed you Baby Splooter. I showed you the cat. This was a random thing I drew up. It's a demon buddy thing. I want to turn him into a plushie, and so I'm going to do that. This is actually my first attempt, a good, successful attempt at drawing a dude. I was getting some pointers from Sam over here. So this is, I've never seen Bleach before in my life, but this is Ichigo. So, bear with me. Honestly, I thought it looked more like Bakugo from My Hero Academia, so I recopied it for me to try to redraw. Demon. This was that, my first entry for Art Fight. So I enjoyed it. This was the thing that I drew up earlier today. Big dude from Bleach. Let's go. But yeah, I drew that up earlier. Oh, we have today's art, which I am digging. Never watched Bleach. Just thought he looked cool. That's fair. That's fair. And then everything else is just sketchworks. Ice cream from Chicken Nugget. Who's that? Who dat? Ice cream. Oh, this is an actual person. Oh, that's cute. I didn't even know he existed. Now I need a crossover art thing of them. I'm gonna make that happen. So another thing I really like doing are making stuffed animals, and I would love to... I want to turn some of these into, like, art pieces, or, like, I say art pieces, like, you know, maybe turn one of them into a clay thing. However, there is a thing I really want to do, and I showed you Crystal earlier, and I really want to turn her into a resin piece. And have her glow and light up. So that's something I definitely want to do. I don't know the logistics behind that, but I'm definitely going to have to make a mold. And based on conversations with you today, it's probably going to have to be a 2-part epoxy resin. But, I think I have the fabric for to turn that into a plushie. I love sewing and doing all sorts of crafts. And then turning him into a plushie. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of streams with the whole art thing. I want to draw as much as I can to try to improve, because I feel like everyone else that keeps popping into my streams, like you and Sam and one other person by the name of Stardom, like, keep popping in, and it's like, dude, you guys draw so good. But it's like, you guys also have years on me. So way back when, I used to draw a lot of Powerpuff Girls, so these was just some renditions I did. I was just drawing them for funsies. But yeah, I used to post, like, speed paints. Let me try to find them. It definitely needs to be a 2-part. Sculpt a figure out of air dry clay, then use a mold like silicone. I like BB Dino. Okay. Let me go that. How would I get, like, lights put in there? Or is that just something I might need to, like, cut a hole at the bottom or something and put, like, lights in? Oh, okay. Oh, it's gonna be a pain in the butt to do. Yeah, so I drew an OC a long time ago. Where is it? I used to love My Little Pony. This was... Her name's Autumn Dream. I drew her a long time ago when I first started using Procreate, like, years ago. Let me try to see if I can find that really bad speed paint. I don't know why eBay shouldn't get me to sign in. Let me just... for the mold, you will need to have a molding house. They have them sold on Amazon or Tupperware you don't care about. Unfortunately, I don't have many Tupperware, so... Okay, your channel. Yes, I'm definitely going back to the old days. This was very old videos I decided to keep up on YouTube so people can cringe if they ever feel like it. So yeah, I was, like, posting all sorts of, like, Powerpuff Girls speed paints. Was kind of, like, my thing. Which, that was a whole wild story behind that. Then, yeah, I was doing that for a while. I did some My Little Pony Powerpuff Girls stuff. This was a request I gotten a while back. You got Yuno Gasai from Future Diary. Here it is. This was Autumn Dream. I tried to draw her up. She was a bit of a fail. And then I actually had a friend drop another pony thing for me a while back. Let me see if I can find that. Also, if you're talking in chat, sorry. This was another requested thing I got. Do we not have it on here? I will save it down then. Huh. Hey, yo, that one's got 27k views. That's cool. I don't know. I post a bunch of random stuff. As for shove some fairy lights in there, keep the battery pack so you can change the batteries. Okay, so that's what I would need to do. Okay. I was going to take some trial and error, but I was definitely going to make a YouTube video on me just trying to recreate some of these characters for funsies. But that is my case of random stuff that I've done. Why is our first My Little Ponies the same colors? Mine's was named Heart Striker. She was a matchmaker. So my was named Autumn Dream based on, I don't know, something stupid. I wanted like an autumn pony with like blue in it. That is so funny. Yeah, I've been watching My Little Pony since it first came out. Honestly, I've been watching My Little Pony since like G3 was a thing, and then I watched the previous generations after that. But art is a process. I am improving and it's gonna take time. What's your favorite My Little Pony main six? Pinkie Pie was my favorite, but then over the years, so Rarity used to be like my least favorite main six character, and then I like had to do a I guess I started getting into more of like crafting. No, you guys are good. I'll keep it real quick. So Rarity, I didn't like her for some reason. I thought she was like this prissy pony that was like ill dirt. Honestly, I probably relate to her the most because I like her whole sewing stuff and whatever, and like I started relating to her because of that with like the whole like crafting stuff. And honestly, I hate dirt and nature as well. I mean, to a point. So I get it. And so now she's kind of like raised up, like gone up the ranks as another favorite character. Fluttershy's cool. I like her whole design. Rainbow Dash, I like her design. I just don't like how self-centered she is. Applejack is cool. I don't know. And then Twilight is eh. But that, let's see. As you mentioned, you were going to log off. So stop keep holding you hostage. Well, I had to hear characters. Rarity is a kind soul. She was just dramatic as hell. Fair enough. Fair enough. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna log off now to go to bed so I can get some sleep. Oh. I used to love Rainbow Dash. Now she's a jerk. Tell me about it. Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, and Fluttershy. Yeah, I feel like that those are the most popular ones from G4 in terms of the main six. But I will not be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to be doing some fireworks stuff. I'm going to be getting some cool pictures, so I'll share that on Friday in my community tab if you guys want to see that for funsies. We're doing this thing called light painting where you take sparklers and you kind of paint the sky with it. So, Brenton, if you're watching, you're about to get signed up for some stuff. But next one will be on Friday. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Also, Turtle Cakes, I will be in